And we are live. All right. It's the gambling day. It really has been our Walpurgis Night. It really is going to be. Let me throw on a... Throw Malkuth behind chat. Why not? Like that? Yeah, there we go. That's perfect. From this guy. Yo, hello there. It's time for Walpurgis Night, the day of gambling. This only comes every couple of months, so I'm excited for the gamble. Walpurgis Night is in 15 minutes. It's impossible. We'll have to see how the gambling goes. Once again, the balls become magical. It really is. They're just kind of watching over chat now. There we go. Perfect. Oh boy. Oh, there's one other important thing I really need to include on the screen as a little bit of a... Yeah, here it is. This is our standard. If I can get everything in less than 294 polls, then I'm going to be satisfied this time. So this is my current record for Walpurgis Night. Hello, Melon. God, I'm excited, but at the same time, like that fear does linger in my head. That fear will never go away. All things. Melon has decided not to curse me this time, and how truly a benevolent thing. You only have like a single tendril for the banner, so yeah. Yeah, no, I'm going to good. I think she'll get Lantern Dawn, chances are. You're still dying to Zhao. Yep, Zhao is fire. She does, in fact, burn those who dare to care for her. And she really makes sure that you know that. Yeah, Green Dawn. I guess Green Dawn is going to be a funny thing to see how that works. It seems pretty simple. I highly doubt Green Dawn are going to be very complex. I assume they're going to all be weak to Pierce, and you just need to, like, spam magic bullet stuff. That's gonna be my guess. But I guess we'll see. Use your sword, I try. I mean... I don't know, what else is, like, a good strategy other than just use your sword. If you can get, like, Regret's both Regret and Solemn Lament are really good at just doing a bunch of stagger damage. Zhao's stagger damage retains between, like, acts. So if you suddenly you Sod Floor first, if nothing else, get her close to being staggered. And then maybe you could have, like, a floor of gun people or something. I don't know. Regretting page. Yeah, Regret and Lament are both good. Regret's stupidly good, though, because Regret effectively does 70% of target's current stagger resist if you hit all three. Very good effect, that's for sure. And just only clash reversal scales when you can safely do it. Mother New Dawn is not a bleed unit. Yeah, that's fine. It's a rupture unit, which is cool. We don't really need more. I think rupture team to tank. Odd how rupture is associated with tank so much, but I think it's because rupture is associated with gluttony, you know? And gluttony is a very tanky thing. That and sloth. It's like 250 damage lament, but you couldn't pull through. PT guard stance with overcharge and Myongus. That is also a solution. Myongus, just take like take purple tier page, throw on Gabur's prowess, and throw on Mio's prowess and the strongest. Gabur's fast prowess. Yeah, throw on those two. Get like what's it called? Get the Abno page that reduces all your speed to 1, and then you can just have some stupidly powerful thing. You always avoid Synchro and Ruin, even though they are pretty strong. It means you largely miss on Dare for issues Mass Tech Spam. Well, the issue on Yasad's floor is you probably want to always go for... I mean, Magic Bullet was good there, but not quite as good as just always going for Solemn Lament, stupidly powerful, and Regret's really good against bosses. I think I never used Harmony, but Harmony is super good in certain situations, right? You can get stupid amounts of buffs. You know, only tip left on 2 HP and what should have been Fatal Bleed. God, Star of the City Row 3 is something else. I love it so much. Sufferings never end. Fight upon fight after fight. Yeah, Chained Wrath of the Youngest is a very silly strategy. I think you need some. I think Chained Wrath is one of those Avno pages you only get if you get a bunch of negative coins. But if you're having trouble with a fight, chances are you're getting a lot of negative coins. It'll be Zhao sooner or later. It may take a couple tries. That's fine. I guess the most important thing though is assuming you might be using no grind, but if you're playing like unmodded and like you aren't using no grind stuff, if you alt F4 out of the game, you don't lose books. So if you've lost the fight, just alt F4 immediately and you won't lose the books you spent. So you're not gonna have to be forced to just keep on doing the other Liu fights in order to get the books back. Is library and beetle do vertically first forward instead of horizontal? That's for sure. You can do some really stupid stuff in Ruina. People have beaten stuff like late game fights. Maybe not Zhao, but a lot of late game fights you can beat them with base pages, stuff like that. There's some insane things you can do in Ruina with just weaker gear. Single turn Exodia influence that way people still play the game. Yeah, there's so many stupid combos you can do. Exodia is cool. I have not gotten too much usage out of it in the past myself, but it is very funny. You don't think I'd replay it? Yeah. It kind of has the least replayability of the games, in my personal opinion. Partially just because it's got a lot of points that are kind of meh. I guess Limbus doesn't have a lot of replayability as far as story goes, but Limbus has side modes, and that's what, why it gets carried for, side content, reason to go back to the game, and the fact it's still being updated as of now. And Lobcore can be fun to start again, because, like, there's different stuff happen every run. You're using no grinds, your sanity and sack and Blue Star will not eat you. Fair enough. Malkuth and Burn will purge ID. Yeah, I guess Malkuth 4 was somewhat Flora Burn. It was just 4th match lane Scorch Girl stuff, really. I think, I guess one of the Queen Bee Avno pages also had to burn, didn't it? I think so. Burn on hit as well. Something like that. Or that might not have been burn. I think so. But yeah, it had a little bit of burn for charge. You can make him overheat by inflicting a bunch of burn on Philip. Yeah, 7 minutes left until the update comes out. Exciting stuff. That's kind of a more high risk Scorch. Yeah, Scorch Girl had 4th match lane had a super good role. Malkuth team's unreasonable levels of value. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Ready? It is gambling time. Walpurgis Night. We're hitting the casinos. We're hitting the Kanto 2 casino in J-Corp backstreets. Still very mad about the fact that they did Ideality instead of just making it Wish Power to get guaranteed rolls. Like, why did they set up Wish Power and not use it for the gacha mechanics at all? Gacha again, Meltdown, that's the first try for real. Yeah, surely. You guys got it. Melon said that Melon had no plans to curse me, saying like wouldn't do it this time around. So let's hope that it turns out to be the case. We'll see just how much of Melon's magic affected me last time. Be in your bed now, your hype, so no bedtime for me, I guess. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, the thing is, like, it's a relatively small, like, there's not really too much stuff to, so you could like, kind of think that's pretty. Wasn't Wish Power just a placebo? Kind of. But you could say the same about luck in general. It doesn't affect luck, but it affects, like, I don't know. We don't know exactly what the case is. Yeah, they do say, like, it's just kind of placebo type stuff, but it still would work so well for, like, the gacha mechanics, That's all luck is after. Luck in general as a concept is kind of placebo-y. Really insane if an ID 7 Ryoshu is after 4. Yeah, 7 Ryoshu is pretty good. Then one of those 2 starts that's pretty solid. being able to get, what is it, like, you can get 5 slash fragility with her skill 3, I think, in a clash. That, and next turn slash fragility too, so it's really good. Those are so funny, yeah. I can really without any conditionals. Yeah. Quite a few. I think there's a lot of really good 2-stars. They're not as good as 3-stars for the most part. There is quite a few 2-stars that really think it can stand their own ground. Stuff like LCR Faust. Stuff like Hook Hong Lu. I'd say G-Corp Outis somewhat fits that category. A little bit different. It's a single coin, so it fails a bit. G-Corp Outis was like one of like the best like things to take in Mirrored and 2 hard. So it's a 2-star that can actually clash decently with skill 3, and just other stuff. I don't know if that's like a good one. Oh yeah, Star Saying is also a really fun 2-star. I don't know. 5 slash Virginia cost with 10% slash James boost is passive, only needing 5 Gluttony owned. Yeah, and the skill 2, I think, gets more power against people with slash fragility. It's a very clear synergy going on there. On launch, yeah, there are some decent 2-stars on launch. I think a lot of the 2-stars on launch weren't great. Some of them were really good. That's for sure. Once again, the idea of the like things on launch weren't good isn't necessarily the case. I think things on launch were a lot more inconsistent. They didn't stand out as much, you know, because they were all added in like one big heap. They didn't need to make it so each identity kind of stood out from each other. Because like it wasn't like, oh, yo, they're adding. I guess what's an example? Oh, yeah, they're adding Warp Merso to the game. I got a pull for this one. Warp Merso is good now, admittedly, but at launch he was not good. So a lot of stuff, they just didn't stand out as much. Well, there are still plenty of examples of really standout or standout stuff that was in the game at launch, such as Rabbit Heathcliff or Warp Dawn. Although Warp Dawn didn't become good until later down, really. Although Warp Dawn was still always good, but like Updike 4 and Teleport really helped a lot. 7 Cliff is a better G-Corp Gregor. Anti-Gregor propaganda. It's a little different. You better be ready to suffer. I'm not suffering this time. There's no chance that I'm about to suffer the exact same fate ever as before. Like, last time, like, the only reason why it took me for so long was because, like, the funny regret joke, you know, like, ends, begins, ends, begins, ends. That's all it was this time. But this time, like, 7 pulls. All I need is 7 10 pulls, and then I'm guaranteed to get it, clearly. That's what it's going to mean this time. G-Corp Breaker needs actual Rupture Infliction. He's a little too focused on the target having Rupture and not focused enough on inflicting Rupture himself. But then again, Rose Banner Gregor exists now, so there is already a Rupture-y Gregor. But I don't know if that's really what it needs at this point. Again, you lose your dearest subscribers. Yeah, every time I get a 10 pull and I don't get what I'm looking for, I'll like shoot one at you guys. That's the strategy. Would be a funny bit to do. Would be a funny bit to do. Like, I could be like, yeah, you're being shot and then time you out for like 10 minutes. Just do that randomly to people if I fail. Okay, yeah, it's a silly idea. Pot first. Pot isn't even here though. I don't think I physically can do it to people who aren't actively here. Although, you know, the feud continues. Fair enough. Rules from a launch 3 stars now 2 star. Okay. Yeah, launch 3 stars are now roughly 2 stars occasionally. Yeah. Also, like, Uptie 4 is, like, kind of like the standard now. Not that a lot of older stuff got the best Uptie 4 things, but yeah. Wonder if we'll get a new launch screen. I don't think so. We would have seen it already, I think. And it didn't look like it was changed. Yeah, it's still the same one. The Christmas event is still ongoing. That's the reason why. If the Christmas event was, like, ended already, then, you know, maybe. Take a second to download the loady stuff, of course. That's how it always is. But this date, this is also gonna be the last stream I do while I'm at home, aka with the bad connection. So if there is still some stuttering going on here and there, we won't have to worry about it in the future. You're getting angry at the judge. You chew your agents. Fair enough. A perfectly normal response, I think. Okay, backdoor volatility detected, as expected. Give me my lunacy. We need modules, not base and cap lens, so, you know, modulize. All the normal stuff. Are her rolls good? We'll see. Oh, they actually remember to just straight up say cannot perk this here now. That was a smart move. Doesn't even show the announcers here. That's interesting. I was hoping you'd at least see like an announcer tab, but you can't shard announcers even in the future. Outis Dawn Green. Is it like 2 things here? Yeah, it is. Fancy. Oh, look at this! Look at the LobCorp UI. Oh, it's even the LobCorp sounds when you hover over the menu. That's so key. There's a bunch of stuff too. Yeah, this will be fun to grind out a little bit, see if we can get everything. Although, first things first, you know, I get, you know, a little bit of thread thanks to the daily polls. Wholesome. There they are. Fry shoots. And, of course, Magic Bullet Outis. God. Dark Flame. Another burn ID. Let's go. This is so awesome. This is so awesome. Yeah. Unique burn. Max value 7. Of course, target loses defense level equal to the effect and deal value times burn on target pride affinity damage, then expires. Yeah. It's like a more effective burn count that, like, expires immediately. I want to see, what's your bullet gain looking like? At less than 4 magic bullets, gain 1 magic bullet with your skill 2. I see. Gain 1 magic bullet, lose magic bullet times 5 SP, I assumed as much. Oh no, magic bullet minus 1 times 5 SP, so you lose 30 SP at max. At 10 or less SP, 50% to attack indiscriminately. Okay, so if you're at max SP and at 7 bullets, it's not indiscriminate. No, I'm just looking at this right now. I should pull first, though. I just wanted to see. Start with our dailies. Let me get this. Nothing from there, of course. Let's try to do these. I wonder what it's gonna look like, because announcers surely are gonna have like a different like thing here, right? They're probably gonna be like a different color. Because, like, you know, brown is 1 stars, red is 2 stars, gold is 3 stars, and then, like, a gold and red is egos. So will announcers have their own, like, special color? I guess we'll have to see. You try to notice... Oh, you don't need to level stuff up for the Walpurgis Night Green Dawn. I see, that's cool. Good to know. I've got 20 extraction tickets, and I've got a bunch of, you know, lunacy. Let's just do that first 10 pull. See how my luck goes. Oh yeah, that's announcer. It's green, I think. Huh, wacky. Huh? Oh no, the Walpurgis Night stuff is green. Oh, I thought that would be the announcer. No, that's the Dawn. Interesting. That's cool. That's cool. Really special green icons, yeah. Another Dawn, assumably. Yeah. That's cool. Not the announcer, so we still have yet to see if we get the announcer. Oh! Random green? Oh, there we go! 21 pulls. Let's go! FO169, yep. Prize shoots. I am very happy about that. No curse this time. I just need the announcers now. I'll do some pulls for the announcers. I might not go like all the way if I'm unlucky, but you know, if nothing else, that's the important thing. Oh, and I've got a 10 pull too. Yeah, nice. Hope you pull with it. Yeah, best of luck to everyone. That they get good stuff too. Oh, it's green here too. So we're guaranteed to get... Does it mean we're guaranteed to get either an announcer or the 3-star? Is it the same green or is this a greenish yellow? Oh, we got the second Outis. Wow. Incredible. That's 50 Outis shards. That's cool. You know, luck really does turn around. Hoping it'll take longer so he takes 3 stars. Yeah. Sounds like everyone, a lot of people in chat are going to get it. Yeah, I definitely want Malkuth at least. That's for sure. And like, what else do I have to use for use my lunacy on? That's also the thing. Another Dawn. Something else special. God. Yeah, best of luck. Everyone in chat, you know, I wish you guys all the best of luck too. I'm just speeding through these polls. I don't like dragging it out too much. Oh. Okay, so these are different. I was wondering. I was trying to see if I was going insane, but notice this is like a greenish yellow while this is just a green. So this is probably Dawn. Well, this is probably another Outis. Or maybe this is one of the announcers. Announcer! Here and Jack. Cool. But yeah. And this will be a Dawn guaranteed because this is the 2-star one. Hopefully you saw what I was referring to there, but there was a minor difference between the two. That's cool. Now all we're missing is Malkuth. This is... another Dawn? Yeah, that's what I thought. It was a dull green. If nothing else, I can get a bunch of shards for just spending all my lunacy here. This is what I've been stockpiling all the lunacy for. Nothing? Fine by me. Oh, 3 things. Oh, that's 3 Dawns, though, yeah. They're all the dull greens. I'd be down to get duplicate announcer, all things considered, because 50 thread box is not bad. Nothing. God, I'm gonna have a lot of Dawn shards after this. Not that Dawn's likely to get... I mean, Dawn is in need of an ego, so maybe Dawn will get an ego soon. That's a 2-star. Ooh. This is guaranteed to be... I think this means it's either announcer or it is guaranteed to be a special one, at least. Another Outis, 3rd Outis. Not bad. I've actually been pretty lucky because I don't think I've got a single 3-star that wasn't Outis out of 3. 2 stars. Nothing special there. We love gambling. Nothing? Nothing in the slightest? Fine by me. And looks like nothing. Okay, that's fine. I think if I spend any more, I'd be spending paid lunacy, and I don't really feel the need to do that. I might not get Malkuth immediately. I'll get Malkuth in time, though. I don't feel as much of an... It's not as an urgent thing. Fine, accept your blink, then thus doth my daily blink come to an end. Contract journaling. Contract is definitely a funny one. Hate contracts, hate contracts. There we go, perfect. Yeah, that's cool. Decent amount of ideality. Nothing else. And I think you can exchange for the announcers, yeah. If you so desire. You could just be like, yes, I want the Malkuth announcer after, you know, a bunch of polls. 1 or 2 announcers, okay, yeah. I've still got plenty of time. If by the end of Walpurgis Night I don't have the Malkuth announcer, then I'll get it. I'll just play the long game, get whatever they need. Let me make sure the team is set up. Lobotomy Eagle Lantern and Lobotomy Eagle Magic Bullet. Am I late? I feel like I'm late. Hello. We got everything, Pot. It only took 21 polls to get Outis. I got 3 of them in total. I also got the... Fine by me. Because here's the thing. I don't need it urgently because in the Green Dawn effect, you're forced to... You're given the Malkuth announcer during that anyway, so I'll still get to hear it. I'll still level you up a fair bit, I think. God, it takes so much to get people to max. We're gonna get some training tickets, though, that's the thing. I'll get you to the 30 to start out with. And then, like, 35, probably. Something like that should be good enough for now. Yeah, it's not even that late. I just gambled really fast. I did 150 pulls really fast because I knew I got what I needed, so therefore I just did the thing. Yeah, 150 pulls for Malkuth. The thing is, I didn't spend any money on any of those pulls, so I'm fine with that. That was all free lunacy. It's funny I, you know, dip into my wallet that things really feel dire. Well, I guess we just see their stories first and foremost. Academic Joy Manager Esquire. Brittany, bring forth more villains for me to thrash. Look how that'll show you. Yeah. I think that did happen. Oh, cool dog. It's day 15! I mean, yeah. You guys think you're so slick. You guys think you're so slick. The joke here is, by day 15, you're guaranteed to have... You're most likely going to have both HOD and NetSec, because this is the day where normally you'd open your 4th department. Unless you know, went fully into one side first, but, you know, something like that. What a busy day it was! Though it has only been 4 days since I was assigned to the training team, it feels as though I had done enough work to fill years' worth of toil. Okay, yeah, so... Training team, so this is... I guess in this timeline there is no safety team yet. That's what I'm getting, then. It seems like day 15, so they've just got, like, they've fully invested in training. They don't have safety open yet. Next day, they'll be forced to open safety, though, because they've gotten the first 3 ones filled out, then. As the day goes by, yet they seem to disappear the very next day. Barely, I have nary a time to remember their faces. Well, it is said that employees here are often moved from department to department, from team to team. It must simply be the case that the new employees have been assigned to places better fit for their expertise. God. And it's so funny how she's got ego gifts too. Void Dream, Fragment, like... these are probably, like, the 3 of the 3 of the Abnos in this department, then. Like, one of the 4th one's obviously a tool, so not one of those, but... So that means we know Meat Lantern, Magic Bullet, and a tool Abno, and one other random Abno in this department. Either Fragment or Void Dream. I could see it going either way. It's probably Fragment, though. Yeah, because we do see her fighting Fragment and Rapta Airwork, so Fragment's probably the 3rd Abno on this, in this department. And the 4th one's a random tool, and we probably won't know what because it's a tool. Here, check out Poppyism. 87 pulls, no 3-star ID. I was once again assigned work with 0484. Apologies. I was once assigned work with Young Lantern today. His name is Meat Lantern, the Ego's Lantern, but you know, you do you. Would be more veracious to say that my dear fellow Lantern had once again escaped from the confinements to bloom a flower elsewhere. Okay, I see. So I think Dawn is so high enough temperance that Meat Lantern escapes whenever she works with it or something, then. Chances are, and she sees the flower and she's like, ooh, pretty flower. And Outis is like, you gotta be going crazy. I had little choice but to haul Young Lantern back to the containment unit to conduct mine work. Many times have I warned my good fellow that no game of hide-and-seek is to be played without a proper announcement of ready or not, here I come. Yet young Lantern refuses to heed my words. Unlike other abnormalities here, young Lantern doth not trigger a particular alarm with its escapades. I, as the employee tasked with handling our young Lantern fellow, oft come to a late realization upon noticing the tragic vacancy of young Lantern's containment unit, or upon noticing a sudden spike in disappearances of fellow employees in a particular area. Thank you, Dawn. You're truly the best. Yeah, they've assigned someone with, like, max temperance or something to work Lantern. When I realized that, and hurried to that suspicious area, voila, our young Lantern could be found hiding there indeed. Choosing a containment unit entrance most random, blooming a flower there, gobbling up innocent young employees and turning them into manure. I can hardly let such mischief stand. Like in this situation, Dawn sees like a little creature killing people, and she's like, "Ah, what mischief!" Like turning them into manure. Like Dawn knows they're dead, but instead of being like, "Ah, justice, time to enact revenge," instead she's like, "Oh, you're so silly, Meat Lantern. You're so silly." I regret to inform thee that I had little choice but to smack its tiny a few times before herding it back to the containment unit. Then, I have conducted the list of work that were to be completed today. For the grooming procedure, adjustment of light intensity, yet I also wish to conduct an additional work on the young Lantern. I had to converse with it regarding the mischief from earlier today. Forsooth, shall not let his naughtiness go without a proper consequence. Just Lantern, just like Dawn itself. It'll grow to fight villainy. Yeah, partners in crime. However, where thee think, can thee find within thyself coolly to punish such a plush, fluffy creature such as this? Yeah, I'm not shocked. Dawn's like, oh, this thing, you're too adorable. I had not the heart to punish it properly and had to make do with petting it a tad harsher than usual. Perhaps mine own heart was far too tender for this kind of work. Yeah, she's got too much temperance, yeah. And therefore it escaped in time. Well, thus the department of the containment unit submitted the PE boxes. Which is when I heard the siren ring all across the company hallway. Perhaps it was time for an ordeal indeed. All across the company hallway. Okay. Back to theory crafting time. So this probably means in training team, the 4 departments, or the 4 containment chambers split into 2 hallways. This probably means that Meat Lantern and Fragment are probably in the top hallway, while probably Fry Shoots is down here and the Tool Abnos here. That's my theory on the situation. Mid-work in one of the containment units, so she could not account of the first responder team's failure to suppress the ordeal. Some containment units had fallen. Ordeal. Interesting. Yeah, it was time for an ordeal. You're fighting an Abno here, not an ordeal. Maybe it's like, I can assume it's Green Dawn for the sake of the bit. Although, wasn't, yeah, Mel, or no, god dang. What am I saying? Faust was fighting a Green Dawn, right, in her artwork? I think so. So she was doing Green Dawn. So this one, it might just be, you know, it might be like, maybe it's like a Red Dawn, or I mean, like a Crimson Dawn, or a Violet Dawn. One of the ones that can release Abnos, and maybe the, I guess it wouldn't be Violet, but maybe it was Crimson Dawn, and they released, it exploded and released this guy. Among the friends that made it to the, I think it just said it. First round team suppressed the Outis some containment. Yeah, okay, so because the first round team didn't suppress the Outis, some containment units fallen. So literally exactly what I was saying. Bruce and Fragment soon trust would go hard. Among the friends that I made to the hallway were, one of my former responsibilities, the Fraggy of the Universe Fellow. It hath the deigned to give me this adorable heart-shaped badge. It saddens me that I had to lightly bonk it and haul it back to its respective chamber. Alas, a job is a job. The company has trusted my judgment enough to assign me with these responsibilities, and thus I must answer the call. If a work hath been assigned, I shall meet it with gusto, and complete it with heart full of joy. Thus doth my daily journaling come to an end. You're too silly, Dawn. They'll kill you. Also, up to 4 time. Might as well. You can aggro at up 4, of course, because, like, every aggro unit. And now let's take a look at your actual stuff you've got. The skill 1 base, good rupture skill. The chief fighter do the final work before an ordeal. Rookie mistake. It happens sometimes, though. That's the thing. They might have just not been paying attention. Manager Dante, because assumably in this mirror world, Dante would be X, I guess. Dante didn't show up in any mirror worlds, but they are probably there somewhere. Find a way to make minimum wage job fun. I don't even know if they're getting paid in the main lobotomy core branch. They just exist there. That's the thing. Flashing lure. Inflict 1 rupture, 1 rupture, 2 rupture. Very good with Thunder Branch, that's for sure. One of those, like, guaranteed to be neutral with Thunder Branch. If target is less than 2 rupture, can inflict 3 rupture count. That's also a really cool effect. If the target doesn't have rupture, you can use this to get the big rupture going. Of course, it needs to be less than 2, so you need to have 1 rupture count or no rupture count at all. The Thunder Branch might not work too well. Yeah, the weird coma stasis thing, yeah. Target 6 for coin power +1, so it becomes a 4/4 with 3 coins. Decent. 3 rupture with skill 1. Heal 15 HP, heal by 50% more when you reason coin. Heal additional HP based on rupture target, 2 HP per 1 rupture, max 20. And less than 50% HP for use coin once. Yeah, cool. It's a funny effect. And then heal HP equal to remaining shield on a 12/6. Once returned, max heal amount is 10% by max HP. Okay. And passive, Clash Power +1 if unit's skill slot is aggro, and Gluttony. Heal 6 HP every time this unit hits enemies that targeted this unit with an attack still in the chaining phase. For each part is scheduled separately. Okay. Very interesting. Seems definitely beneficial, though. The most HP, but that's because you're a tanking unit. We'll have to see what your stagger thresholds are. That also matters. I wish it said it here. You know, the highest aggro heals 4 HP every time they hit an enemy that targets this unit. Also a nice passive. But now it's funny time. And I'd love to hear a lot of people having decent luck when it comes to the suffering. I'll pop the stick on you. We're gonna get you to 40, that's for sure. How could I not? Oh, that's how I could not. Right. It's somewhere. Yeah, it's time for your story. I'm interested to see what your story is gonna go out like. I remember the day when it offered me the contract. Yeah, Outis has literally gotten something from the past 3 banners. 3-star identity, and the previous time she got ego, and then the previous one she got 2-star identity. They're making it so Outis and Dawn have 7 egos now. The only person with less than 7 egos is Ryoshu at 6, and the only person with more than 7 is Sinclair with 8. So it's pretty balanced right now. Even good since more TVH. I mean, they good quantity or good quality, but pretty bad quantity. You know, they had good. Outis gets a lot of good stuff. He's pretty much on par with everyone else. An ordeal is coming. The child scoffed lightly despite the marksman's serious declaration. Ordeals were merely an expected part of life in this place. Such an ominous warning was nothing but pointless dramatization. Dimly recognizing the child's nonchalant response, the entity continued. I mean, we technically have heard other Abnos talk, because stuff like the game of the death from the funny Herdly guys. No, this will be an ordeal far beyond your capabilities. Words were unnecessary. The child could see exactly what the entity was talking about, as though she was living through it. It all begins in this hallway. It devours the fears and horrors that flee. It scours for the veiled guilt hiding in the deep corners of this place. And it continues to search for more sacrifices to be embraced. When you are left all by your lonesome, after the trumpets of the apocalypse roar, you have no choice but to put that miserable bullet in your own temple. The child remained wordless, puffs of smoke from the pipe her only response. It hurt her throat and eyes, but she enjoyed watching the plume fade inches away from the abyss. There once was a time when she'd never even thought of bringing a thing like the smoking pipe anywhere near her mouth. Unless you are to enter into a contract with me, that is. The following events played out before the child's eyes. The bullet pierces through everyone, everything that dares to stand in her way. Their skulls shattered to 1,000 pieces. That single indiscriminate bullet. And in that scene of destructive pandemonium, the child feels the same feeling she felt when she took the first drag of the smoking pipe. She also came to a certain understanding that what the entity offered her was not the bullet that never misses. It offered her a bullet that will never stop until it strikes the one its user loves the most. Penelope, yeah. Yet the child... Fine, I accept your contract. You already have. You did the moment you saw what played out before your eyes. As the marksman finished his sentence, the child suddenly realized that she was ready to fire the bullet at any moment. Oh, how I look forward to that very day. To see what choice you'd make after putting that bullet into the skull of the one you love the most. You must know that I may very well be your future. He still availed the entity nothing but a brief scoff. Is that what you think? Oh. Thus the final destination of the bullet was revealed. The child had nothing left but her singular goal, that she would survive these ordeals and return home, no matter what. She would give anything if she could return. Even the cruelest of clauses would be mercy and a blessing. The bullet will pierce everyone, everything that stands in her way. In the end, it will return with her to her home. It will fly past all those that the child loved, even those that she loved when she could not. And eventually, I see. If it means the trajectory of this contract will be altered, you are willing to deceive anyone. Precisely, even myself, if I must. Fly toward her own skull. And in her final moment, the child... Has she deceived even herself for her singular goal? Or is that merely an expression of her true feelings, appearing moments before the end? Alas, the answers will never be known. But that is how this contract will end. Because the child will gladly meet the altered trajectory of her own making. Wacky. I'll try again, of course rating you to max. It's a burn ID. We love burn. We love burn. Reindeer Ishmael. This is going to be Reindeer Ishmael, but potentially awesomer. Seems like it takes a fair bit of effort to actually hit your own teammates, though, because you need to be low sanity on a unit that doesn't have the most sanity loss. And they are all positive coins. Makes enough sense. The ignition, coin power +1 for every 3 burn on target, max 3. So against someone with... So you're telling me against someone with 9 burn, this becomes a 3 + 7 with 2 coins? This is a 17 rolling skill 1 if the target has 9 burn. Huh? Alright. Okay. Inflict 1 Dark Flame, it's like burn equal to Dark Flame on target. Yep, makes sense. Yeah, LCCB Ryoshu passive also will work really well for the funny. Detonate Magic Bullet, 25 + 1 for every 6 burn on target, max 3. So if for this one, if the target has 18 burn, this becomes a 4 + 9. And of course, less than 4 Magic Bullets, gain 1 Magic Bullet, Dark Flame, inflict Dark Flame equal to Magic Bullet, and inflict burn equal to Dark Flame on target. It is a VOD Ego. Yeah, that's for sure. They're really, showing the potential here. And then Magic Bolt Fire. Deal +1% more damage for every burn on target, max 30%. Gain Magic Bullet, lose Magic Bullet, -1 × 5 SP. Attack weight is equal to Magic Bullet value. If it's 7 Magic Bullets, resets to 0, and counts the spending last ammo, so it triggers LCCB Ryoshu passive, which is the one that... Yeah, deal 50% of that skill's damage as bonus damage to the skill's target attack end. Yeah. Very funny effect. Just shoots is only he, not that insane. I mean, yeah, the weapon itself is evolved, though. And for good reason. It is a scary one. And inflict Dark Flame equal to Magic Bullet next turn. This is cool. Gain 1 Magic Bullet, 5 Magic Bullet, lose SP equal to Magic Bullet. So you lose like 1 to 7 SP from that. That's not too bad. The main target's defense level is lowered by 4 or more. Gain burn on target poise before attack. So yep, you can gain poise. You can guarantee crits with your skill 3 if target has low burn. If you have Lowered the defense level of the target, and the target has a lot of burn. Passive. Oh, it's a resonance. One of the most speed deals 10% more damage to ego skills. If you consider 7 with ego skills, additional 5% damage. Yeah, cool passive. It's a resonance though. Pride resonance. I mean, this means it could be good if you're trying to spam like maybe like Blind Obsession Ishmael or something, like something pride heavy like that. But you know, otherwise, meh. God. This is insane. Cool. Okay, it would have been funny if it had a different panic attack, though. That's for sure. Surely, like, they have this sanity tab here, and there's no identities that have unique panic attack types yet. And I really hope that changes. It feels like such an untouched thing. Yeah. Very cool. Did I not change this? I thought it says it's only PRJ. There we go. Not that it matters right now, but, funny. Well, enough of those. I think it's time to try out this. Yeah? The theater. Is it gonna play the story as soon as we select it? Oh! Oh no, that's not the right team. I forgot. Oh well. In case you didn't see that, my team consists of Base and Claire. And that's it. This is... green lights blinding our eyes and loud alarms rupturing our eardrums. I've gotten used to it by now. Ah, I have been arrested from my refuge of sleep once again. Yeah, the reason I only had Sinclair selected is because I was, I wanted to claim all the lunacy from... because I hadn't EX'd everything in the, mid-chapter yet, so I just solo Sinclair the boss for the sake of getting it. And, you know, that's why it was like that. Sticky pulls, and you got more stuff. Nice. Thanks to the alarm, the sinners began waking up one by one from their naps, one by one. Walpurgis Night has descended once again. Even amidst that chaos, Faust remained as calm as ever. She walked up to the helm and shut off the alarm. Already? I thought it was supposed to be on a really rare occurrence. Yeah, it's been like 2.5 months, all things considered. A little less than we expected. Yes, it is a rare occurrence, but its frequency is not something we can reliably predict. Okay. The next one is going to be actual Walpurgis Night time, end of April. Guess going back to sleep's out of the question now. Though there's a chance that it goes off next week, too? The possibility is there, yes. Yet I don't believe that it would happen so soon. It takes some time for Mephistopheles' engine to resonate. Faust, who was busy interfacing with the device while answering Rhodia's question, came to a sudden stop. What's up? Is there something wrong? No, everything is under control. This is within the predictable range of variables for one such volatility. I merely paused to contemplate how I should explain this to you and the rest of the sinners, Dante. Considering that this will be a new environment for all of you, that is. New environment? I looked at her curiously, but I did not voice my concerns. She was already walking toward the back door. Faust was not going to answer my question anyway. It is said that a picture is worth 1,000 words. In this case, a first-hand experience. Yep, knew it. Ooh, thus our humdrum daily lives are spruced up once again! You know, it wasn't that long ago that you were scurrying all over the cabin and placing weird decorations everywhere. Don't tell me you're already tired of it. Forsooth, I believe that we've had more than enough celebration for that occasion. Dante, please lead the way. The bored sinners seemed to find this new possibility of an adventure somewhat exciting. They slowly got up from their seats with enthusiasm. We again made our way to the back door. Dante, the door on which this volatility occurred is in the direction of the dungeons. Oh, so we gotta head towards my room. Yes, please open the door. She did say something about the corridor changing depending on who opened the door. Makes sense. I walked across the corridor, trying to recall what Faust once told me. Nice, we're not going into the restricted zone this time. Unlike the other time we had to, while off duty, jump to the rescue of two idiots who decided to saunter in there despite the repeated warnings. We're talking about Dawn screaming, you thought of a crab. True, crab Dawn when. Seagull? The seagull's still fine, probably. The seagull's probably living in, like, Gregor's room or something at this point, I feel. Ugh. I won't do it again, alright? You've gone against the warning twice already. You are far from the most trustworthy sinner among us. Heh, agreed. Don't think it, don't say it. I have done it only once, in case thou weren't aware. Thank you, Dawn. Shut it, you! I'm starting to enjoy this raucousness among the sinners. Hoping that this camaraderie will last for a long, long time, I turned the handle and opened the door. Oh-ho! That door. Right, the door transformed into an oddly familiar shape. Yep. This looks like one of those doors we saw back at one of the lobotomy court branches. It is identical. It appears that different shapes are overlapping over the door, but all of them are of the same design. Correct. The overlapping shapes are more clear evidence that Walpurgis Night has returned. Opening now. The door creaks open and another corridor opens before us. Ooh, look at this. God, is this supposed to be Control Team? Because if so, jeez. What it... doesn't really match up. There's not really any... There's no hallway that has two doors in Control Team, so I don't know. This is another lobotomy corp branch in it. The longer I look at it, the more familiar it becomes. This place definitely looks a lot like those lobotomy corp branches we've been to. Oi, smartass, if we could just pop open a door leading straight into one of them branches, why are we doing any of this tour bus business? Ain't we wasting time and effort out here? There are numerous inaccuracies in your statement that must be corrected. I will tackle them in reverse order of your presentation. Yeah, this isn't a branch, this is the lobotomy court. First, Walpurgis Night is an unpredictable event that not even I could predict. To base our entire operation on such an unstable element would be a plan most foolish. I suppose that's true. Heath, let's try to think a little before we speak, okay? Heathcliff scowled at Rouge's remark, but soon grew dejected once he noticed that the other sinners were nodding in agreement. Well, I won't completely deny the possibility of pursuing that method. However, I must clarify that this is not a real lobotomy corp branch of the city, merely a result of Walpurgis Night's mutation in the corridor. Therefore, I can say with quite the certainty that this does not align with our current mission, which is to retrieve the golden bows from the branches existing in our current reality. Right. Will you stop it with your lecture when I apologize for speaking without thinking? As I have said previously, I won't completely deny the possibility of pursuing that method. Besides, there are more inaccuracies to be addressed. More? I didn't think there was anything more for her to correct, but Faust clearly seemed to think that there was another critical error in Heathcliff's statement. And without even flinching, and wearing that serious expression, she looked into the distance. This is not one of the Lobotomy Corp branches. Yep, it's Lobotomy Corp itself. Faust muttered. Not one of them. This isn't a Lobotomy Corp facility. It's up, yes, it's been up. It's been up for 40 minutes. It's the normal update time. Did you lose track of time? It's not a branch. We are at a Lobotomy Corp headquarters of the past. Its point in time in the branch is a possibility uncertain. Ah. So this is... the Broken Wing. Indeed. We find ourselves at a control team hallway of the former L-Corp headquarters. Facility X394. See, Faust, I wonder how you know that Faust knows all. That's all there is to it. Except for the stuff that Faust doesn't know, but this falls in the category of what Faust knows. I can sense the rising apprehension among the sinners. So this is where it happened. I don't remember it since it happened before my amnesia, but everyone in the city knows about that incident. The source of the blinding light that enveloped the city for days, which then sunk everyone into utter darkness for the next. But Faust appeared unaffected by the general air of anxiety of those around her. Instead, she continues to look off into the distance, away from the sinners. Maybe it's because she doesn't care, or maybe what she already knows doesn't faze her. And she's just some random person. That's all there is to it. Are you waiting for something, Faust? I am. There is more to this volatility than the volatility phenomena we have experienced in the past. Soon it will... Before Faust finished, the lights of the corridor suddenly switched colors. It has begun. Green dawn time. What treachery is this? Is this what they call sight burial? A different siren would play if an event of a magnitude requiring that level of response had occurred. But then what the hell is this? I'm not really liking the look of that red light. They're here, ahead. I followed the tip of Faust's finger, which pointed toward the same direction she'd been looking at this entire time. A theme of unknown origin began to coalesce there. Is that a machine? And a bizarre machine of sorts appeared there. This is an ordeal. Color green, time done. All units! No need to spell it out for us, that menacing pile of scraps coming this way! Everyone seemed to know that something like this was going to happen. They prepared for battle, warily eyeing the mysterious machine. Is that an abnormality too? No, wait. It feels more like a Hecatulum. There we go, there's the connection. Yeah. So, I mean, this is something you guys might not know, but, I've mentioned it occasionally in the past. But the Hecatulum, the sins are... They do have, like, color names for the sins in the files, and some of them match up with, like, with the ordeal. So stuff like, I believe lust is... I believe sloth is amber. I think, something like that. Sloth might be amber, purple, like, envy is violet, red is crimson, stuff like that. Like, they match up. So, like, this has been something that I've expected for a while, but yeah, the Hecatulae and ordeals are of very similar nature. Maybe not necessarily as one-to-one, but they're similar. Hecatulae are born from the ordeal or something. Ordeals are born from sin just like Hecatulae, just in a different way. I guess, or the difference is that ordeals are born from, like, Aeon's mind, while the Hecatulae are born from, like, orphans, from what we know. I instinctively blurted out the immediate sense that they gave off, and looked to Faust. He'll know what to say. Instead of giving me an answer, however, Faust brandished the Zweihander and stepped forward. We must first suppress the entities. Dante, prepare the identity cards. Yep, time. Okay, Sinclair. We believe in you, Sinclair. You got this, Sinclair. One day, across. Okay. They really are. They really are keeping it true to Labadi in the fact that you're not given nearly enough time to read what it says there. Okay, control team captain. Oh, I guess we'll look at this first and foremost. Skills up +1. Gain 1 use of skill 3, but you lose a skill 1. And you defeat the enemies of skill 2 allies with least SP, heal 20 5 SP. Gain +2 E resources to the affinity of the skill that defeat the enemy. Gain +1 E resources to the rest of the affinities. Okay. That's cool. He can win this. Okay, let's see. What do these guys have? These enemy attacks will do 10 SP damage. Yep, that's what they do in Lobcore. When staggering or defeating an enemy with an attack skill, the unit heals 50 HP, both core and part. Inflicts bleed. Oh god. Oh yeah, here's the SP reduction one. Yeah, when on top of that fact, yeah. They do SP damage for their killing stuff, as expected. Oh, there's... Oh, it's not even a... That's strange. It's not a focused encounter, it's a normal encounter. It's green like them. Yeah. You'd think that. And so these ones are alpha, these ones are beta. So the beta ones have doubt in life, and the alpha ones, do they also have doubt? They have doubt, but they don't have life. Okay, so these guys, the beta ones are a little stronger. It makes enough sense. Interesting if they are supposed to be similar to Hecatulae, that they don't fall under the range of getting a focused encounter. Okay, luckily you'll get some sanity here, Sinclair. Oh, Sinclair gets a kill. That's a bunch of sanity for him. He takes some damage here, though. Yeah. Greeners are dealing with big groups, not singular targets. Well, yeah. I guess it makes sense in that sense, but it's still strange about the fact that if they are supposed to be very similar to Pecatule are focusing characters while Green isn't. You did your best, Sinclair. Luckily, we don't lose anything for that. Okay, time to actually build. I should have looked at resistances. I kind of forgot to look at that. Well, we're throwing on you. We're throwing on you. You'll be becoming control team captain, of course. There's no way we wouldn't. We're only getting 5 people. Let's do the Walpurgis gang. Maybe. Yeah, we'll start out with that. How hard is this? That was my first attempt. I accidentally sent in Sinclair alone, and I continued with the bit. We've already seen this story. I don't know how hard it is. It seems like it might be hard to get all the rewards. We'll have to see. Outis solo. I wouldn't be surprised if that would end up being star. Oh, but look at them. Look at them. He's so ready to eat the people alive, and you're... Ah, it's so good. They are, in fact, they're weak to Pierce, Lunge, Pride, Lust, and Wrath. And weaknesses, though. I guess we'll see. Magic Bullet Fire. Sure. God, they're so cool. Look at the scrunglies. They're so scrungly. Oh, look at that! Look at that. Actually, because she had low HP, she could have very well hit one of her allies there. Thinking about it. It's so weird hearing new Malkuth voice lines. Like, that's insane. Go for Detonate Magic Bolt instead. We don't need to use the Mass Deck yet. We want to build it up a little bit first, I think. Okay. Does this one survive? No, it doesn't. Dawn gets killed. Nice, excellent, okay. That's good. We're only given 5 turns, unfortunately, so... We need to kill these guys as fast as we can. And how many bullets do you get? You're at 3, so I mean, you should Mass Tech now. You might get another Mass Tech next turn. No, you don't. You get 2 Detonate Bolts. Okay, that's fine. I'll try it. This had 4 enemies. That's pretty good. You've got the sanity that you probably won't fail in the process. You might, actually. First warning. Yeah. God, this is... It's so peak. I didn't check. Were any of those new ones? One of them might have been. Dawn's Clashman noise is also very silly. Oh, there's the indiscriminate. Setting. I mean, it makes a lot of sense it's satisfying. Is that a new one? That's beta. Oh, there's a new one. That's Delta, maybe? I don't know. Pain. Any adds defeating combat gain bind, protect power up, and 3 damage next turn. If unit dies, apply 5 damage next turn to all enemies. Okay, that's kind of really nice. Just buff us a bunch if we kill this guy. Is it Gamma? Is it? I really do not know it well enough. Oh god, I just got a message. Friend of mine did 50 pulls and got literally everything. Of course he did. My friend who's got stupid gacha luck in this game for some reason. SMH. Five of them with one bullet is very true to Love Group gameplay. Yeah, early game Love Group experience. You take your magic bullet employee, and you just do everything with them. You just have them kill all your deals because you don't want to risk any of everyone else. And she just spins the gun around, like you're that's so overkill. Okay, there's... Oh no, there's Gamma. Yeah, Gamma's the strongest one. It's got a wacky looking jaw. Doubt, life, pain, irresponsible. If there are no allies other than this one, double the effects of doubt and life. Okay, if the unit is alive, no enemies are generated at turn end. Okay, that's fine. We can double up the magic bullets here, though. That's good. I'm not even clashing with them. We're just firing. Ask your friend if he wants to do some pulls in my account. You know, he's got such insane luck, because he plays the game like once a week and he still gets everything. It's like insane. Multiple fire time. Heads, nice. God. We love it. Okay. Another heads, we love it. Okay, we didn't kill the big guy, unfortunately. Timeline reach remaining real enemies 3. Yeah, it happens. Eventually, we managed to reduce the machines to a pile of scrap metal. Whew. Faust, there's gotta be a reason we decided to stand our ground and fight instead of shutting the door on them, right, Nath? Yes, we stand to gain more reward by defeating them than by fleeing. Reward? Ferber repeated, clearly expecting her to elaborate, but Faust ignored his gesture and instead began to observe the walls and items around her. What were the nature of these entities? Yisung stood next to Faust and began to muse alongside her. They are entities that used to appear in Lobotomy Corp headquarters. Entities similar to, yet different from the abnormalities. Lobotomy Corp headquarters used to call them ordeals. Ordeals, I see. Then was this corridor, which is evidently not a containment unit, also utilized to contain certain entities as well? These monsters have a tendency to spontaneously appear during certain periods. Monsters? Like, monsters of the outskirts? I suppose that is one way of looking at it. However, that comparison may grow increasingly inaccurate as we delve further into the technicalities. All I can share with you is that you will eventually come to know more of it, Dante. Like the nocturnal march of 100 demons. Heh, I like it. Huh? The what? You can't just say that, Ryoshu! Oh, that's literally the first thing you said during this event, yeah? Oh, Dante, there's something I must inform you. Yeah? There is a high chance of these ordeals or encounters of similar intensity appearing from these volatilities. I recommend challenging every occurrence of these encounters. So she says, guys. I really don't like this lighting. Aha! I welcome thy preposition. 'Tis 2 birds with 1 stone. Indeed, we may find entertainment as we train ourselves to be better. Except for Faust and Yisung, who were quietly exchanging their observations, each sinner began loudly sharing their impressions. Well, I guess it's a more reasonable preposition then. Let's just doze off in the bus till we find land. Hopefully Faust or Yisung will one day find the time. Cool. March 100 based on a yokai legend. I wouldn't be shocked. I'm not very knowledgeable when it comes to those things, but I wouldn't be sorry. 27 out of 30, you did 45 points damage, nice. Okay, I'm gonna keep on doing this. Give me a minute because I need to let my dog out. Also, I can press a funny button, can't I? Where is it? You're here. You're okay, buddy. Yeah, you might be able to hear him whining. Does that work? I don't know if that works. Okay, I'll be back. Okay. The dog has been let outside successfully. So now we gotta keep on figuring this out, don't we? So let's see, what missions did we get? Defeat 15, we get 2 polls. Defeat one of these guys. It's threatened with any ally deaths without anyone going to minimum SP. Defeat them with a single attack skill. Defeated by the captain. Control team not taking a lot of hits. The only one we didn't clear were the ones for beating the boss and for beating that one. Hard does its own things, but I think we gotta deal with all the missions in normal first. I mean, you're probably pretty bad. You're not the best here. We should probably just throw on Saint Dawn. Or, I mean, Saint Sinclair. Who else would probably be really good for us? Maybe like a Molar Ishmael? Yeah, that looks good. We'll roll with this for now. For bringing Spice Bush G-Song this time? Oh, I should have. Okay. I'll keep that in mind next time. Yeah, that's the same quote from LobCorp. So no like particular need to read it. Yeah, I'm not too concerned. 2 magic bullet fires already. That is not good. We are not using those. Not yet, at least. Gotta build up at least a little more sandy first. We get kills. Yeah, fair enough. It's an interesting update, but it's not like there's a need to like stay the entire thing. So yeah, no worries. If I fail to kill all of them every single turn, will I be doomed? Okay. 4 of them there. Okay, we can double up and detonate magic bullets this turn. That's pretty good. Do a lot of damage here just in general. Looks good. We're doing 2 detonate magic bullets, so we will have a decent bit of bullets when we do spam the mass attacks, like next turn, I guess. We'll use one of them next turn and probably save the other one. Probably something like that. It's a good plan. Okay. 9 of you. Dead so far? Decent, decent. I think that means we're below pace though, right? I haven't really been counting the most, but I don't think that's a good thing for us. That guy dodged. That's rude. Hey, gun time. That's nice. Excellent. 2 of them survived that, unfortunately. Yeah, looks like it's not going to be a success this time either. That's fine. In time. I just gotta maximize the team's power, I guess. Definitely some more things I could do for, the sake of the bet. Namely, egos, because I really have not been using egos like at all yet. That's nice. Didn't quite kill those guys though, unfortunate. Let's see, how many are there going to be and how many do we need to kill? I need to kill 11 this turn. Yeah, that's not happening. Okay, no need to finish it then. So I just need a team that's capable of killing everything every turn. You think Spice Bush? Spice Bush is probably a good idea. I like these guys. Spice Bush, that makes sense. Maybe like a X-Wad, or maybe a. Let me look through. Let me see who else is really striking as potentially being good here. Rip Sinclair's got to be awful here because of how much sanity gain there is. That's for sure. Not that I really felt like using him either way. Pirate could be funny. He kind of needs too much setup, I feel. DHE could be good. Could take DHE and we could go like sinking gaming. I'll try it like this maybe. Why not? Always remain to. Yeah, I think if you miss a single one, it doesn't work. Which is kind of unfortunate if it's true. Let's try not to miss a single one then. Simple as that. Magic Bullet Fire. It's not a good Magic Bullet Fire, but it's fine. That guy's at 1 HP. That's unfortunate. I really wish he died straight up. That's fine. Heads would have killed instantly. That's a sad thing to think about. Do we still kill all of them, though? I think we did. No, there's still one alive. That's fine. Still one here, though. Is it? There's less this time, it feels like. Because we didn't kill all of them, did less spawn in? I think that's the bit. I think that's the joke. Ruins are good because their egos are high numbered, yeah. Rhyme Shank is always an option. Very good, bro. I really just need to figure out how it works first and foremost. Then I can actually like try building around it. Okay, now there's 6. Is this on pace? I don't think so. I feel like I've had 9 kills at this point at one time. I feel like I'm below pace. We'll have to see. What am I missing? Need 1 gloom. We'll get the 1 gloom. Okay. So we also do now have Blind Obsession ready for when we need it. Probably turn 4. Bullet Fire. Decent. Nice. I mean, really good, of course. I don't know why I said decent when it was really good, obviously. Should be able to kill all in this turn without too much of a hassle. I'm going to sleep now. Good night. Good night to you. Okay, so is that them all dead? It is. Okay, nice. 14 out of 30 dead, though. That's not the best. We do have Magic Bullet Fire ready, at least, so we can do that. It'll be 5. It'll be 6. No, it's 5 targets. Yeah, okay. Took me a second to fully check it. We can most Floral Breeze mass attack. We can Blind Obsession mass attack. Yeah, it seems smart. Yeah, but I'm sure Blind Obsession is insane in this mode, because it seems like we've got the stuff to fuel it most of the time. Ooh. Magic Bullet Fire time. Lose some sanity. Hails. Oh, that's awful. I mean, he still killed all those guys, so maybe it wasn't that bad. And we also get a stupid amount of resources because we killed with the control team captain. Mass attack moments, Floral Breeze. Are they all dead before we actually get to use? They are. Well, we keep it though. We keep it though. Yeah, 8. We're gonna be 1 short. You do quite literally need to be perfect. Because we didn't kill them all first turn. That was our downfall. Well, we'll at least get 29 done. Might as well play this one to the end. Magic Bullet Fire time. Heads this time, though, that's good. Yeah, the big guy's got a lot of HP, too. You're basically gonna need to ego him down, I think. Oh, this is only the normal one, by the way. We haven't even attempted hard yet. Who knows how that's gonna go. Tails and Blind Obsession, I guess that's fine. Still good damage. I do like this team, though. This team feels pretty good for this. You're still alive. 2 remaining. That's unfortunate. We didn't kill the big guy in time.
관리자님이 명하는 것이라면 탄환은 어디든 무엇이든 누구든 관통해냅니다.
Yeah, but we're on the right path, that's for sure. It might just be a case of keep on going until you get a good start. Hard as hell, exciting. Exciting stuff. We're gonna see how well we're able to do here then. Start with any magic bullet. No need to fire. I mean, we actually might want to fire immediately. No, we're gonna hit one of our allies, chances are. We just hope we kill them all first turn, and then if we don't, we restart. That's the strat at this point. We need them all to die first turn. They'll die? They did, excellent. We're on pace then. Counterattack, that's good. Blitz sent, that's good. Any magic bullet? Go for magic bullet fire here. I feel like these guys are dead pretty easily, though. I'll go for one. Yeah, might as well. Just to make sure we get it going, because we also want to just fire the magic bullets kind of willy-nilly a little bit, because we also gain some more magic bullet status effects by using it. Reach of Pierce and Pride. Yeah, the Reach of Pierce and Pride it's definitely for the sake of getting the most benefit out of Magic Bullet Outis. But it feels like, you know, it's for the sake of Blind Obsession in the process. Okay, they're all dead? Yes, excellent. We're on pace, 9 after 2 turns. Yep, that is in fact pace. We do have Sun Shower ready as well now. Ooh. Tempting stuff. We get another Magical Fire next turn. Time. Just for safety, maybe? Let's see, engagement. I mean, engagement does a lot. We don't have the most precision to like extra stuff. We should be fine. Your Malkuth just syncs with mine. Incredible. Sometimes it just works out like that, I suppose. Sometimes the Malkuth are in sync. Malkuth Hive Mind. Malkuth Hive Mind is the kind of thing that I'm sure exists. I think we'll play Risk of Match Building the 10 way to get full clear. Yeah, especially like there's definitely a reason why the Control Lead Commander gets an additional skill 3, and it's so that you can shoot more magic bullets. Tails, you can kill that guy because of that. Is that the only one alive though? Okay, I think they all died. Oh yeah, okay. We need to kill you this turn though, because your passive is annoying. Units alive, no units to generate turn end. Yep, okay. Then magic bolt fire. The you attack, you. We're gonna need to ego as much as possible. You are definitely going to Sunshower this turn. And you are definitely going to Blind Obsession this turn. That's simple. You have the Tremor for that one? You do? Okay, nice. We need you dead, that's for sure. Actually, we Sunshower here, maybe? Or does that not work? That'll work when... Yeah, because there's 7 people. Okay, yeah, we do that. And then we have you... Dimension Shredder? No, Dimension Shredder hits one in the back. We're gonna Crow's Eye View this guy, then. Sure. It'll be good damage. No. We go for this. Yeah, that's more damage in general. Okay. We do this, we hope we do enough. For the Ds... After 70 rolls in, yeah, oof. Yeah, this feels like this is the run. I'm gonna hit the big guy, please. I think you will, like, certainly. Yeah, you did. Nice. God. Yeah, big guy should die this turn. I think this is the run. I've just got so many attacks left over still. Oh, that's my dog. He's just being picked up. He's breathing heavy. He's silly like that. And we didn't even use either of our egos this turn. Oh, there's another one of these guys. That's rude. You don't get benefit from almost floral breeze anymore. That's fine. Magic Bolt Fire though, nice. We throw in some egos here and there just for safety. Really just there. Yeah. They're so dead. They're so insanely dead. Based on passives, the Magic Bullet gets a 10% bonus. Ooh. Negative 45. So and an end clear. End clear. Whenever the captain gets a kill, the lowest HP ally gets 25 sanity. There's no way end clear does anything here. Besides, a St. Clair is really good here anyways, so like, you can just do that instead. We released everything in our way, they really will. Are we even gonna get to fire the last bullet? No, it doesn't look like it. No, we'll fire the bullet against that one random guy. Maybe, no, Sinclair skills. Unfortunate. Bro, what do you mean 77 enemies in hard? Is hard 10 turns? I think it is, okay. Seven enemies in one skill with one of these? Oh god. I see, yeah. I mean, that's actually fairly doable, I think, hopefully. Well, I might also want to change this order up a little bit then. No, this is fine. We'll try this. So remember to corrode. It's scary now. 10 turns, 77 enemies defeated. Oh yeah, this is gonna be rough. They seem to be the same otherwise though, yeah? Yeah, they're pretty weak is the really good thing going on here. The one. Okay, we try this. Once again, chances are we'll need to kill every enemy every turn. Sorry for the spoilers. Yeah, no, I'm not concerned about spoilers for this, don't worry. If I had actually looked at the hard stuff, I would have seen that already. Yeah, don't feel bad about that at all. It does not matter. Did they all die? Yeah, I think so, because it's 4 first turn. 5 this turn. Magic Bolt fire. We can fire 2 magic bolts if we felt like it. For safety? No, I really need a magic bolt next turn. If I do that, I won't be able to use it. Okay. Yeah, we'll do this then. Looks good. That's nice. A lot of damage there. All those guys are basically to everything attack. There's doing 1,000 damage. Yeah, it seems pretty strong. It's all good. Really the key here is going to be managing the magic bullets here the best of your ability. You really need it to be. You really need to have a great time for you to reach 7 bullets. Love the sirens. Love the sirens. Ignition, magic bolt fire. We'll get another magic bolt fire next turn, so that's fine by me. We seem fairly good this turn. I'm gonna pop a sun shower at the end just in case we need it. But if we don't use it, then we'll save it for next turn, so that's why I'm fine doing it. Counter attack straight up kills. Yep. Wouldn't be surprised if engagement just straight up killed, yeah. Fairly good here. Magic bullet time. Excellent. So we did not need sun shower there. That's good. Okay, turn 4. Okay, we're all still on pace. Turn 4, there's actually none of the special ones here. Sold away with blind obsession. Love to hear it. Magic bullet fire. Did a magic bullet. I mean, I think this is just going to be solid. Yeah, let's go for the sloth res. Better for the sake, because we get sloth power up as soon as the sun shower goes off. God. Close to reaching 7 bullets, too. Love him regret fast, but new Outis. You know, just you have middle Mercer's content, like, or that's early game content in a way where you're supposed to already still decently far into the game. This is the best way of looking at it. That Tails might have cost us the game, so. Or we have still enough Sun Shower. We'll be fine. I'm overest. No, what am I saying? I'm... Whatever the word I'm looking for is. I'm complaining, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. About something they don't really need to complain about, because we got Sunshower here. Tails on Sunshower, though. That's a little brutal. A bunch of kills, though. That's good, at least. And it means next turn we do a Sloth Power. Did not do a lot of damage, though, thanks to the Tails. Yeah, we still kill everything, don't get me wrong, but that's a little worrying. Another big guy this turn. Yep. Detonate magic bullet, fire, detonate magic bullet. Oh, this is gonna be the 7th bullet. Okay, well then we shouldn't need to do anything else this turn. We should be pretty set. Okay, yep, here it is. Heads, yep, there it is. God. Yeah, but now we need to rebuild up the magic bullet status effect. We can do that decently well, though. Not get Outis pain. We'll to get it. You get a lot of extraction pulls from Green Dawn. You get a bunch of tickets there, so you could very well get Outis by just doing like even like the normal Green Dawn event clear condition stuff. What is the limit to speed slots you can get here? Jeez. I mean, I guess it's probably you gain 9 in total. You know what I mean. A weaker turn, some weaker enemies, that's good. Level 37, these guys are getting a little strong then. Don't like that. Probably a good time for a Blind Obsession, especially since we're currently in the state where we have a lot of resources and we should really just be spending them. Yeah, that works. Because we need to Magic Bullet Fire, Detonate Magic Bullet. We need to build up more bullets on you now. I think it's 15 tickets. Yeah, that's pretty good. If you're using far too many egos here, but that's fine. Outis carries, yeah. Makes enough sense though. RNG Gurch. Sometimes it's like that. Contra attack. The 15 dodge is a little rude, but yeah, you still die, so we don't care. Ratioed. Wasn't a clash, so you also did not gain your poise potency there. That's unfortunate. Sinclair's kind of been selling your funny bullets there. You're still at 0. Yeah. We're still on pace, though. That's the important thing. You actually will get your poise potency finally. Jeez. Okay, you do this again. Bloom's our main limiter here, it seems. That's fine. Maybe don't Rhyme Shake instead, like Pursuance. Even though it's not quite as good for us, but it's still fairly good. Yeah, like this, okay. Your Yusong was just 12 status icons. Yeah. That's how it be sometimes. And this is one of those times. We're stacking Sunshower, so we've got a stupid amount of protection. We're getting stupid amounts of Sloth power up. So Pursuance is doing pretty well here. The Tails is unfortunate, but you know, that's how it be. Okay, there we go. You got a poise chance now, Sinclair. Finally, God. Shh. You let 2 people with your mass tech at least, Outis. That's something. Assuming it goes through. God. Yeah, this is the kind of thing where this isn't too bad if you have like meta stuff. I think. That's what it seems to be, and also if you don't mess up horribly. Nice. 2 kills, bunch of resources thanks to that. I guess this isn't necessarily meta stuff. I mean, it's meta egos. That's the thing. Turn 9. Bunch more guys. 10 guys here, and then we'll get 10 guys next wave in Eagle Room here, which is actually kind of surprising to me. One floor breeze into a sun shower. Weight of knowledge into another weight of knowledge. Fire, magical fire. Judgment, blind obsession. This one we turn into a pursuance. And we're kind of short on a lot of that stuff. We have you use a gloom attack, even though it's not a great one. Because we need more gloom. Yeah, it seems good. We've been pretty consistently killing these guys with extra attack. Sinking is pretty good here. Yeah. Although it is, I guess, it's a little surprising since like sinking deluge is kind of mid here. But like, yeah, I'm already using like the singlets. We love bullets that can kill people. Okay. Okay, strategy time. We're going to use Sun Shower. We don't have enough bullets on you, that's fine. No, let's not. That's bad. That's bad for your sanity. We'll have you use an Ebony Stem here. We will have you go for more attacks. Yeah, I mean, we just send it, I think. That's what we do here. For a lot of these units, I feel like going for egos is kind of worse for them sometimes. Not always, don't get me wrong, but for like Sinclair, his egos are just kind of significantly worse than just using his attacks. Because I don't have good egos on him selected, I don't think. I mean, none of his egos really would help us. Yeah. It's not really an ego selection issue for once. I'm trying to think. I don't think we actually succeeded in killing all of them, or killing 7 people with single mass attack here, which is a little unfortunate. I'm pretty sure the magic bullet Outis shot only hit, or like the 7 target magic bullet from Outis was only like, he killed 5 people or something, I think. I don't know. Might be wrong though. Okay, magical fire time. This hits 5 people at least, that's good. Good for killing. Detonate the magic bullet, of course. We did the hardest one though. If we have to do this a couple more times to get like the magic bullet, do they get a 7 kill for the sake of that one challenge? That shouldn't be as bad as, you know, going through the entire 10 waves without making any mistakes. There's really a lot of room. There's a really pretty large margin for error just because of the stupid stuff we have. I don't even think we're gonna need blind obsession here. Yeah, I think they're all dead. There we go. To live was a process full of pain. Indeed. Ooh, bitrate's dying. Ooh, that's not good. I apologize for that. Hopefully it's still fine enough. God, this is not good. Outis friendly fire RNG, rushing should not shoot anyone in your team yet. It's only if you are below 10 sands are all green. Well, I claim my hard missions, see how much of these I get. Oh, is it? Okay, it seems to be working now. At least a little bit. Drop frame 0 now. Sure thing. Hopefully it's fine. Yeah, apologies for this. My Wi-Fi is a little bad right now. It'll be fine in the future. It just really is bad for this stream, I think. I'll claim the things anyways. Okay, we did not defeat 7 Green of Dawn enemies with a single attack skill. So we still need to do that. And then we'll have done everything though. That's good. Okay. Okay, step 1 to that. We need more 7 targets. That a new banner. L-Corp control team. Ooh, that is nice. That one's kind of lame, but that's fine. Like this one. Ooh, that is sleek. Yeah, I don't like the one on the right as much, but that's fine. What would work well with that? Maybe something newish, Christmassy. So just do this. I don't know. How is the stream doing now? Drop frames 30%. This is awful. Yeah, I do really apologize for this. Wish there was something I could do about it, but I kind of just gotta wait for it to get better. Okay, here's the plan. We're going to use 7 target mass attacks, and that's it, I think. First turns are going to be on building it up, but you know, the bit is understandable, I think. Fine for me here. That's good to hear. I think it's just a little choppy, I think. So I do apologize for any issues that are going on. And not 7 enemies yet, so we're just kind of willy-nilly attacking right now. That's basically the entire plan. Focusing on getting some sanity, I think, so that we're going to be ready for the mass attack spam when we do have 7 enemies. The new magic bullet for, you know, more AoE ability on you. The manager will give us a positive review. Thank you, Malchus. Good to hear it. Glad to hear it. They changed the inventory icon in the UI. You mean like you gift inventory mirror dungeon runs? If so, that's a strange change. Or do you mean like main menu inventory? I guess we'll see. Sounds odd. Okay, this is the time where we start mass attacking, potentially. Okay, we'll try that. I guess you should probably not do anything beforehand. We don't want there to be not enough enemies. Okay, we try this. I thought I defended with you. I guess I didn't. Shh. Whoops. Well, Remise shouldn't kill. It's a skill 1 after all. It'll just weaken something, that's fine. There's like an ego shard box before, the main menu one. Shower does get more sloth power, though, thanks to Sun Shower working. So, you know, maybe next turn it'll work. I definitely need to see what you guys are talking about, though, because I'm uncertain as to what you could be referring to. No. Stream? Is it dead? I think stream died again and came back again. Oh yeah, that's different, yeah. That is definitely new. Interesting. You can explain this better now, though. Okay, yeah. It's gonna be like that. Can you decently now? Hopefully? Coping? Okay, some zany ideas here. I think I'm gonna put everything I have in, I'm gonna put all my eggs in one basket, as they say. I'm gonna try and maximize the power of Sun Shower. Someone mentioned this one. Oh, yeah, this one's good. Yeah, most of speed deals more pierce damage. That's good. Magical Otis, the autism is real awesome. Okay, who else has good passives for you? I wanted your passive active, so we want the pride resonance. We want someone with decent pride, so we can get the pride resonance going. Definitely some options for that. But I want to maximize the potential damage we can do here. Okay, that's good, potentially. Yeah, sure, we'll run with that.
준비되었습니다.
일인가요?
Ting Hongloon base Rodion. Yeah, Gambler, that's true. It's based on stuff owned, though. We should be able to manage that, though. And then Ting Tang. What is Ting Tang's passive? This is SD gain, right? Oh, no, this is... Okay, it's Gambit, right. Yeah, okay, that's good. For your...
부선장이 필요한가?
Vice Wisdom.
검 끝을 바라본다.
Because all we need to do is get the 7 target attack off, and then we've gotten every single reward we can. So the first few turns, we are just building resources up. All we need to do here. Pride. Full pride resonance, why not? Not really good for building up resources, but that's fine. Whenever we kill with Yisong, we do gain more resources in every type because he's the control team captain. So that's good. Exploration abilities, base Ryoshu. Oh, base Ryoshu could be good. Yeah, that's good. Well, for now, we're just gonna try to do whatever E-type stuff. I think, yeah. Whatever E-type stuff is the play for now, I think. A lot of tails and most forward bleeds, a little unfortunate. The evasion is also very unfortunate. If we have a pride resonance, then we can trigger Magic Bolt Otis passive to make Egos do even more damage, which is another part of the master plan. And we're also going to use in a turn before we actually need to, so we can get the sloth power up, sloth damage up next turn. Yeah, this turn we're going to use it once. Because we can, excellent. Alongside a bunch of other random stuff. Make sure we've got the resources to use again next turn. Two Bloom. We will have the resources. Okay, yeah. This should be good. That guy just dies, that's fine. Like, if I wanted to, I could try building on actually getting, like, the damage dealt with Magic Bullet, but, Magic Bullet's a little harder to get the 7 kill on, because by the time you actually have enough bullets, chances are there's gonna be too many enemies. Or there's gonna be too many of the strong enemies. Ones with too much HP. It does seem like the stream connection is a lot better now, though. It's good to see. Yeah, this isn't the actual main center. This one is so we get the sloth going next turn. And we got the head, so we're at max sanity. You get a kill with you, so we get a bunch of resources because you're the control team leader. Okay, we get request work edit. Everything is active right now. Excellent. We'll do this for safety. Just make sure everything goes according to plan. And this should be a victory, I think. Assuming we... I mean, the heads roll kind of matters. You're gonna run solo Otis for fun. Oh, that is also a good choice, I think. Okay, head center. This should kill all of them. There's no way they live this. There's so much in our favor right now. These guys are so dead. There's only more we could have in our favor for this, but I think this will be enough. Yeah, 733 damage. Like 700 damage for each, and the highest one is 90 HP. Here we go. Now, I could just forfeit here. I'd really want to make sure that we do not lose this, though. Where's your net second match of PM? In time, don't worry. There's no way that they don't just do them all sooner or later. Yeah, I'm just gonna do whatever with everyone. I'm just gonna waste the timer. just to make sure it counts. I could forfeit, but I'm not gonna risk.
다시 못 살게 구는 일은 없을 것이오.
대체가 약화되는 것 같습니다.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if we evade, it just goes faster. So I do like the idea of just having everyone just defensive skill to make this go a little faster, but that also takes time to just like defensive. Yeah. Once again, it's nothing. The kill count doesn't matter anymore. I mean, we did first try everything for for Green Dawn hard, except for this kills, the 7 kills one, which is pretty good. For that, I say pretty nice. So we're just gonna block. We're gonna evade. We actually don't have single block. We've got 4 evades and a counter, so yeah, we just evade. Nice stuff. Their counter is gonna go off a little bit this turn. That's fine. Oh. Gregor snorting. Coughing. Whatever it is he's doing. My dog, Gregor, of course. Wrong classification. And we finish things off here. Nice solid 26 kills. 7 of which were from the exact same Sun Shower. And then we should have completely cleared Green Dawn stuff. Nice. It's like a stock sound effect for that buzzer. It's so funny sounding. But there we go. We should be able to claim this one, and then we can claim our lunacy. Alright, nice. Well, we got some tickets. We might as well spend the rest of these tickets to see if we can get Malkuth Announcer. How many tickets was it? It was 16 in total. Okay. We'll do this then. Kill with 7 coins, this one-shot kill can mitigate the damage for all 7 units with a single attack. It doesn't matter how much HP they had beforehand, although it might be a little hard weakening them without killing them. These guys are a little frail sometimes, but you definitely could. Okay, well, let's do another 10 pull. See if we get lucky with Malk Announcer. Those are both Dawns. Unfortunate. Okay, and you know what? I'm just gonna do the single tickets. Why not? For the sake of it. You gotta get Malkuth. Come on. And if not, we'll get Malkuth sooner or later, so I'm not too concerned. Anything? Doesn't seem like we're getting anything at all, that's fine. We're just missing out on some Dawn shards by doing it in single pulls instead of doing a 10 pull. Yeah, final pull for now. No luck on Malkuth. Oh well. High, so we'll be set no matter what. Well, I think there's only one thing to do now. Alright. It's about time that we do the Mirror Dungeon 3 hard for the week, I think. Using the new stuff from Walpurgis Night. As far as what gimmick we're going to focus on, probably none of them because I'm going to just run Walpurgis stuff well just to grab this. First aid kit, skeletal crumbs, works for me. Oh, you don't have, you said they start, that's right, they start with no rest bonus, that's unfortunate. Oh well. But basic idea I have is, we're just gonna run the new stuff, and we're also gonna run stuff from the previous Walpurgis Night. I'll run burn sooner or later. I want to run the new guys first and foremost. That's the thing. I do want to run a full burn team, but I'll do that in time. You know? Yeah, running you, and you. And then one other person, we'll do you, since you're relevant to, you know, the strategies that we need to actually clear with Green Dawn. That'll probably work well enough. Actually, our level's fine? Yeah, our levels are good enough. Actually, we could spend some of the tickets we just got, though. Yeah, let's do that first and foremost. Dude, let me look at what I've got right now. Let's see. 10 boxes, cool. I'll open those. 580 thread, decent. Bunch of shards. A lot of Dawn shards. We'll be able to shard something for Dawn soon. Whenever Dawn gets a new ego, probably. But yeah, going back to it. We've got some XP tickets we gained from that. Who do we level up? You, first and foremost, I suppose. You decently. Yeah, we'll max you out. You're the new one. After all, we'll max you out. You're the old one, after all. We'll max you out. You're funny. Oh, that's not enough. Okay. One of those then. There we go. You're maxed out. We'll max you out, of course. Like that. And everything else we'll throw on you. Okay. So we'll have everyone near max. We'll have everyone max. Okay. That's good, actually. Cool. So this is like one of the only times I've actually had everyone level 40 going into a mirror dungeon 3 hard. Now I've got everyone level 40, so we can actually do the thing. We're really good. Burn unit, Dark Flame is basically burn count spent, Magic Bullet funny. You know how it is. And, you're like G-Corp Gregorish, Rupture with a lot of healing type stuff. Semi-tanky, but only semi. And we're doing you because you're old, you because you're old, and you because you've got Regret. Which is, you know, that too. And we're doing you. Try to clear hard mode. I can't constantly get like 10 to 4 left, unfortunately. And you got to spam egos. That's the secret. Like genuinely, by turn 4 or something, you should be using Blind Obsession and Sunshine like every turn, and like just that's the secret, I guess. Kind of a lame secret, that's for sure, but that's how I did it, and I first tried it thanks to that too. And we'll have to see how much benefit we get from Magic Bullet Outis here. I guess that's the one issue I have, is the fact that it takes a while to build up her funny bullets. Or wait a minute. Oh, did something happen? Oh, here's Detonate Magic Bullet, though. Oh, because Outis was low at SP, it also hit Dawn. Well, Isang just reused one skill? Huh? Reuse a skill? Do you mean in... What do you mean by that? Like, are you still doing Green Dawn stuff? And you reuse the skill somehow? Because if so, that really shouldn't happen. I don't know. Something weird might have happened. Sure, you didn't just have 2 skills left and use the same skill twice? Sounds like something went wrong. Can't say what though. Ooh, this is good early on. We get more choices when it comes to downsides. That's really good. Pierce is better, yeah. I guess the thing is, on our team, we do have like a fair bit. We've got some blunt, I guess, yeah, that's right. Skill 1 and 2 are blunt, We actually don't have a lot of Pierce. You're full Pierce. We don't have a lot of Slash, I guess. I guess you're Slashy. You're Pierce. Okay. We've got a fair bit of all the status, or of all the damage types, really, I guess. So what damage type we take for as far as when enemy's concerned doesn't really matter too much, as long as we avoid later Pierce encounters. Oh yeah, also Pierre Jack Announcer. Very wacky one. Unfortunately, did not get lucky enough to get Malkuth Announcer. I'll get it in time though. He's 2 speed as 1 2 1 2 blood steep in Sun Shower. You'll know where he used 2 blood steep in 1 Sun Shower, like me. No idea then, huh? Sounds like something zany happened on your screen, and I don't know how it happened.
납치하기 딱 좋은 상태가 됐네. 이리로 와.
Interesting though. Doubled up on blood steep. Interesting. Maybe there's some weird, maybe there's like a new skill duplicating bug in the game for all we know, and you've accidentally triggered it. Maybe you've accidentally discovered it. I don't know. It's not. Dark Flame does like a comedically little amount of damage without any burn. Although the good thing about Dark Flame is the fact that it also reduces defense level, so it's still good even without the burn stuff. That's nice. That's probably like a good way to go about doing like a burn adjacent status effect, is doing it so like, yeah, it benefits from burn a lot, but also even without burn it still does something for you. Enhance gifts, nothing to enhance, nothing to fuse then. We just wait for the shop. So that we can get various things. Hopefully we can get more bullets on Outis, because that would be funny to just spam it a little harder.
최선을 다해보자. 방금 벌레 말은 듣지 않다는 사람 누구야?
These guys resist Pierce, so we're not doing too much damage to stuff like that. That's fine. We don't have too much Pierce, though. That's the thing. I mean, we do have a lot of Pierce, but it's not too predominant that it's like ruining us, I don't think. Wow. Not quite to the degree. I know everyone loves like the WoW Pierre says in Ruina. That's similar, but not quite to the extent. I wonder, I haven't actually been reading their lines. I'm so used to ignoring the announcers entirely that I just have not been paying attention to it, despite it being new stuff. Thoughts on Go Outis? Really fun ID. The actual mass text feels pretty, like, normal most of the time. It would take a long fight to actually, make it a 7 target. It seems really manageable, though. That's the kind of thing I'm surprised by. The sanity loss is pretty, like... It's pretty, like, minimal, all things considered. I say that now, and I'm probably going to shoot all my allies at some point against, like, a later boss or something, but still. Seems really strong, more burn IDs, and it's a burn ID that really does not... it's not a burn ID and still be fine. The Liu IDs you kind of have to play, like, burn IDs for them to really have, like, decent rolls or anything. But stuff like Grips and Claire has burn, but, you know, on non-burn teams, he still has a lot to bring to the team. Similar kind of situation with, Magic Bullet Outis. Okay, what do we want here? Power up. Damage taken down. Max HP up, defense level up. Let's see. Max HP up is rough. I mean, defense skill based power up is kind of scary, but it's relatively bearable. RNG's really guess. Sun helping a run like that time. The Mario 64, the Space Particle Mario 64 speedrun, yeah. When like a space particle gamma ray like hit like a Nintendo 64 in such a right way that it teleported Mario up into the air, and it's unduplicatable because it's insane. And like that happened even once, let alone, you know, make it actually usable. Yeah, funny stuff. Good. I got Magic Bullet Outis within 21 pulls, I believe. So things went. I got the Pierre Jack Announcer. I did not get the Malkuth Announcer, unfortunately. I'll try and make sure I get it sooner or later, though. It's kind of important. It's crucial. So we can give Outis another Magic Bullet Fire. Excellent. More gun. More gun. Oh yeah, thoughts on Meat Dawn? I didn't actually use her too much in the Green Dawn because she doesn't work as well as, like, say, the rest of the team did. So I can't say for sure yet. Seems like a fun enough unit to use. Stagger Threshold is pretty good. Like, it's 2 stagger thresholds, but the first one's around halfway. That's decent, at least for a 2 stagger threshold one. Looks kind of like a 3-stagger threshold that the leftmost one's just been deleted from like Mirrored and 2 stuff.
이리로 와.
It's been $25 to get gun out since the only cool thing you got other than the Regret Merceau, but you wanted the announces. Yeah. Unfortunate. I did like what? I think I did like 160 pulls in total, which sounds like a lot, but like all of that was free lunacy. I didn't spend a single dollar on the pulls I did today, which is nice, especially given last time. I'm just keeping one lane of illusion second turn. Now you'll stack us so it also if possible. You can do that either way. The AC, yeah. It's always nice to just kind of spam E with you if you don't need them, because they will care. If you activate an ego but don't get the chance to use it because all enemies die, you just save it for next turn, and then you can use it there. It's pretty nice. Gambling addictions, you don't save your lunacy. Fair enough. I've got a mirror dungeon addiction, so I have enough shards to not have to gamble most of the time. Of course, I still do like a good gamble from now and then, but I've got a different, more deep-rooted addiction, that being to unnecessary grinds. Someone's gonna notice you're happy. Yeah, I think so too. If I don't get the Malchus now, so I'm not too concerned. I think I will though in time, because I'm like 30 pulls away from being able to use Ideality together. Pirate Greg's passive work on it? What does Pirate Greg's passive do? I know LCCB's does.
잘 썰렸다.
Which one? What's Pirate Gregor's support passive? Out of the most points reach the enemy gain 1. No, Pirate Gregor's. You know, LCCB Ryoshi's is passive. Pirate Gregor's support passive does not do anything. No. Pirate Gregor's support passive is a poise one. You're thinking LCCB Ryoshi's, and yes, it does work, which makes it so you can do 50% more damage with whenever you use the 7 ammo skill 3. That's funny. God, how are you doing? How's the Outis ID? Is it worth uptime Outis ego? I'm doing great. Good to see. The Outis ID seems really powerful, that's for sure. It's a very fun one, too. And it looks super cool. Is it worth uptying your Outis ego? I don't know if Outis ego is worth uptying for the most part. He's got some decent things, like notably like Ebony Stem. Her Sun Shower can be pretty good. Yasun Yanni can be pretty good. Ebony Stem can be pretty good. None of it's like really uptying ego. There's really only like 5 egos you particularly need to uptie. Oh yeah, it's always Zippo in that situation. I was just reading chat and thinking, here we're gonna burn game. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do like tomorrow. I guess 2 days from now technically. Whatever it is. Oh, you were actually tired of Pirate. I thought you were really speaking. I think it would though, yeah. If Outis has the most poise, no, it wouldn't. Outis passive, she spends all the poise immediately. If Outis has the most poise through ego gifts, then it could trigger, but otherwise she's never gonna have the most poise. Because her poise has no count, so it only lasts a single attack, and because it's before attack, there's no chance, unfortunately. Empire Gregor's passive is just a pierce damage. It's nice. You could just use, if you're really looking for a support passive like that, you can just use based on. I haven't been thinking with the Outis passive too much. That is a cool thing. It is a repeat of, you know, the joke with 7 Ishmael a little bit, but that's it's funny. So I'm okay with it. It also, you know, fits here. Where, you know, the fact that 7 Faust gets, you know, the poise is just kind of a random thing, but in this case it's because of the smoke pipe. Which is a funny way to go about doing it, that's for sure. I think there's going to be a lot of people that have trouble with Green Dawn, though. This is going to be how it is. It's active blind obsession for turn 10, yeah. Awesome sauce. Yeah, because once again, if you don't have spammable 7 target pierce mass attack, you're definitely gonna be in potentially a little bit of bother for Green Dawn. I mean, I guess you could also use, you know, big pierce or blunt mass attacks, but there's not really any of them. All the really funny high target mass attacks are pierce already, so
우리가 우세. 서둘러
over for the
끝내보자고.
Dawn thing's nice. Love to hear it. Love to hear them being brutally murdered. You know what? Let's just shoot them. Let's just shoot these guys. I think they have it coming. We'll lose some sanity for it, but that's fine, because we also like kill them, so we're probably fine. Yeah, we still feel it full.
손질한 거지.
Nice. But god, the animation's so cool. It's just it's magical. It's Fryshoe. It's one of the best Abnos, and for good reason.
제압을 준비합니다.
What I see. Same with Blind Obsession-ish. Only dealt 4-1 damage because they simply died too fast. Yeah. For the one challenge that requires you to kill 7 people with a single ego, you really have to be actively going for it, it feels like, because otherwise you're not going to get a chance to. Value patience, hello. Magical Outis is very funny. And you know, what more is there to say? Are the new stages survival fights? No, they're kind of the opposite. They're kill as many enemies as you can within the time limit. They're kind of like rush type things. Like you need to kill. I mean, you can play it like a survival thing, but to get the most rewards, you need to kill as many enemies as possible in a short time period. It's kind of like a time rush type thing. What do you call it? Something like that. Carbon Space did more damage than Magical Outis at all. Yeah, I could definitely see that happening.
이럴 땐 몸을 좀
She's a little bit conditional with her, you know, power, but it's fun.
이리로 와.
Yizang just did 707 damage. Yeah.
그대로 졌구려. 피어나라.
That's also something you need to keep in mind, and that's the fact that Sun Shower is kind of stupid. And it is a lot of damage and very spammable. Definitely benefits his damage output a little bit. Refuse. I was genuinely considering to put it on. Her skill 1 goes hard. It does. Her everything goes hard. Her skill 1, you know, kind of rolling a 17 on a skill 1 if target is 9 burn is it's a little bit strong, just a little bit. But we can shoot this thing. That's nice. Well, to the shredder. Highest rank skill 1 in the game right now potentially. Yep. Little bit funny.
계속 밀어붙이자.
Although it doesn't have it doesn't have the actual ammo shenanigans, so it's not interesting as far as I'm concerned. Okay, this is all of max HP 5%. Nebulizer, but enemies deal 15% more damage. Final power. I feel like I gotta. Base power +1, final power +1, offense level +3. Those ones are scary. 50% more damage is also very scary, but only if they hit us. And we get Nebulizer, which is poise. We can also get enhanced gifts. We can get Nebulizer buffed. Now it's only Pride Resonance. And we could do this. Nah. Oh, you can we do your thing? Nope, we cannot. Okay, Sinclair, you're getting crushed by this guy. You actually almost did. That's fine. He's fine if you fail his check, because it only does damage to one guy. Okay. I'm just trying to think. Roll higher than 7 Ryoshu or Ryoshu are the same.
어.
And their skill 1s, I think. I forget the exact number of their skill 1s. But, like, I think higher. I know Reindeer Ishmael is kind of stupid of a skill 1. And that's a 4+5. That's a 14. Yeah, it's only 14. I thought it was... The Reindeer Ishmael is a 14. And, 7 Ryoshu is... 7 Ryoshu is a 12 for a skill 1, yeah. Definitely higher than that. That's assuming ideal conditions, though. But when the ideal conditions, our target needs to have a whopping total of 9 burn potency. Let's just say it's pretty accurate. It's pretty easy to trigger. Okay, gunshot. We get to shoot 3 people with this one. And tag you guys are weak to the pierce, so they're very dead. You shall know believe. We haven't actually seen Dawn take a bite. We need to get Dawn below half HP for her to take a bite out of someone, is the unfortunate thing, because otherwise Whirlwind not only has 3 coins. The actual bite is the 4th coin you only get if you're below half HP when you use it. I feel like we gotta see that sooner or later. There's a decent chance it happens like naturally though, that's true. Okay, yeah, you've got a 4 target on a single guy. Hurting Yisong in one turn using Blind Obsession and next seems like a good strategy for 7 kills. Could be. I just kind of like maxed out support passives to help Sun Shower on Yisong to a stupid degree and then just killed with it by using it back to back. Used it 1 turn, then the next turn I killed 7 things with it thanks to getting the Sloth power up and the Sloth damage and all that stuff. On top of a bunch of passives that helped, like Magic Bullet Outis' passive that buffs ego damage and stuff like King Tang Hong Lu, base Rodion to buff heads coins, and I also had base Dawn to buff pierce damage. There's a lot of stuff you can do to buff attacks, and those aren't things that apply like only to Sunshine or Yisong, but that's just what I went with for it. Blind Obsession could also do it pretty well. I think one of those two is definitely a strategy. Well, you could do it with Magic Bullet Outis. Chances are she's gonna just end up not killing one of them because of the strong guys not being easy to kill with them. Kind of just throwing a big wrench in your plans. Okay, shoot a magic bullet. They resist it, that's fine. We can live with that. They get a defense level down thanks to Dark Flame. Okay, we can get another magic bullet off to do even more damage. We can shoot even more people with it. They still resist it, but you know, it's still really funny, so I don't care. Hot Tail is sad. Makes sense though, your Sandy isn't the best right now. Definitely a little bit of a push and pull for the Sandy. It's what I think it's what I expected we'd have seen by now. Like a push-pull Sandy type ID. Because like so far there hasn't been any positive coin IDs that just kind of lose a lot of Sandy with their attacks. Magic Bullet Outis is the first one to really do like that. There's some things that do lose Sandy on positive coin stuff, like here and there. Not like the most though. Like I was expecting there to be like more Sandy loss than like Regret Faust, although I guess that was a Teth Ego, so it makes sense that it's not like anything too insane as far as the Sandy loss goes. Well, this is a heave / Bob, depending on how you look at it. The Abno and the suit are he, while the weapon is Bob. So which one you fail is confused. You lose a fair bit of Sandy on you. It's basically just an ego as a skill 3. What more could you want? Oh. Scream's dying a little bit, that's fine. It is like that sometimes. It's okay, mostly. Keyword being mostly. So far we have had like no troubles in the dungeon. But that's because, what was I gonna say? That's because it's only floor 3. Yeah. Floor 4 is where things get rough and bigger than 3 are. The first 3 floors are more or less normal. You can look at their skills, sure thing. I'll pull up their skills next turn, if I remember. And just show, you know, how they look. But its base skill applies to Abnos. Maybe? I think does it specify? Yeah, for base Dawn, 5 to 7, inflict rupture, gain aggro. Or not 5 to 7, 5 plus 7. Flashing lure, 3 coins, lust slash. Gain aggro if target is rupture coin power. Inflict rupture, inflict rupture, inflict rupture. Target is less than, if the target is 1 or less rupture count, you inflict a bunch of rupture count with it. That's pretty cool. Below 0 SP does not apply to Avnos, unless it specifies otherwise. If it says add 0 SP below 0 SP, if it says anything SP related, it doesn't apply to Avnos unless it specifies otherwise. And then skill 3, Roland Omnom. 3 rupture count, heal 15 HP with the skill 3, and you reuse it if you have less than half HP. And you also heal bench based on rupture on target. But then Outis is where you know the real fun is. Like, Ignition is a skill 1 that rolls a 17 if target has 9 burn. And looks dark flame with its burn. Skill 2 gives you a magic bullet if you don't have a lot of it. And skill 3, gain a magic bullet, lose magic bullet, -1 times 5 SP, attack weight is equal to magic bullet value. A 10 or less SP, 50% chance to become indiscriminate. After 7 magic bullet resets to 0, and inflict dark flame equal to next turn. A lot of funny stuff on them. I kind of sped through it a little bit, but they're very silly. That's the key there. It's also funny to see like the fact that they're Walpurgis Night 2 units. Plus hard mode because you're missing 1 NV stat. Ooh, yeah. Resources are wrong. You definitely need to like, if you're having trouble with hard mode, consider changing who you have the captain as. Chancellor, I think a lot of people are having Outis as their captain, but there is definitely an argument to be made to make like either Yi Sung or Ishmael the captain, depending on which ego you're spamming more. Because whenever you get a kill with the control team captain, you just gain 1 of every resource, effectively. So if you can like, if you can just spam like say Sunshare and get a lot of kills with it, if Yi Sung's the captain, you can just gain a bunch of resources. And you can pretty much fuel itself at that point. Or you can keep with Outis being the captain if she's getting enough kills. Once again, up to you, of course. And definitely be careful which eco skills you don't use, because, like, of course you're going to use the mass attacks, Glepo time. For the other ones, you kind of want to be a little careful with what you decide to and decide not to use. Glepo time. We're going to shoot Glepo. And the eyes resist pierce, that's or for prize, that's unfortunate. They're neutral pierce though, that's good. We'll shoot like you probably, that'll work. Favored. Favored. Dominating. Favored. Favored. Sure, that works. We're going to shoot this thing's eye out. Didn't do that much damage, I'll consider, but that's fine. I was expecting it to not do too much damage. Nice. One clash against the body. We're doing some damage to that eye. I might have hit the wrong eye with that, that's fine if so. Well, you're trying to defend with your body, you little frog creature. Okay. Got him. You lose this clash. That's fine. I'm not that concerned. That would be sometimes. Well, we can use them. We can shoot you again if we want, or we could detonate magic bullet and shoot you next turn. Though I do like that idea. Yeah, next turn you're being shot. This way we get more mass stack potential off on it. It's pretty good. Like that, okay. Do as much damage as we can to the left eye this turn. It'd be nice if we could like stagger it or something. I don't know though. We'll see. Doesn't seem like it's being very staggered right now, yeah. So what do you think of Dawn? I really can't tell yet. That's the thing. She seems decent. Issue is that there's already a lot of really decent Rupture IDs. Like, you might not think so, because the good Rupture IDs aren't, like, insane IDs for, like, general purposes, but they're really good at what they do. That being Rupture. So we'll have to see. And it's another Rupture-y tanky type ID, strangely enough. It's because gluttony. I understand that much.
탈출 개체
Still.
확인.
You'll stack the magic bullet using skill 3 alone is great. Yeah, it really is. And the skill 2 is like a little like additional thing from now and then is also nice. Shame this guy's resisting them right now. Landon Dawn is just forever going to be a strange choice. That's the thing. When they could have done like any path ego. It's cool though. I think it's funny. I like it. Okay, someone lost sanity here. It was Outis. Yeah, that checks out. You need to get your sanity back. You can't get your sanity back. That's fine then. We let you take some damage here because that's. Oh, this doesn't do any damage. Yeah. We're just gonna break this eye then. That works. Another Pride Resonance. Excellent. Outis is negative 35 sanity. You forgot to equip egos. It be like that sometimes. That hurts though. Yeah. Ooh.
잘 썰렸다.
깔끔한 절단력인걸?
You're doing some sanity damage to us. We're fine.
부위 하나가 박살났건 근사한 한 방이었어.
We can detonate magic bullet here. Sure thing. We're just gonna rely on that we're gonna get sanity sooner or later from some source, and that'll be good. There's some Dark Flame on Dara at least, so next turn his defense level goes down. At least the trio seems to work well, I guess. Oh, flash loss. More sanity loss on Dawn. Yeah, sanity's not looking great right now, that's fine. We do have fluid sac, that's the thing, so sanity's really not that big of a deal. Benefits of having Faust on like any team. Like 2 tails. Good job, Merso. I haven't even used his regret yet. We haven't even been doing the entire purpose of Merso being here. Okay, you need 3 heads, I believe. Nice. Okay, he's been punched in the gut. Yisung heals SP from that. Nice. I'm gonna do this for the bit. Is this a bad idea? Yes. We've got a 50% chance to hit multiple of our allies right now. Because we're low sanity with Magic Bullet. Counterpoint, funny. It looks like we just hit the enemy though. We did nice. Excellent. Not a lot of damage because of the tails, but that's fine. And it does mean you crowed next fight. But that's also fine. It means your sanity gets brought back to 0, so you can actually do some sanity stuff. Shh. I had to use it there. I had to gamble. Every time you get a new ego, it's like, can't wait to test it, doesn't equip it. Yep, pretty much. Ooh, overload 1, offense level up, defense level up, but it gives us Thunder Branch, which is really good. Standard battery is also really good, but Thunder Branch means that Dawn's going to be doing a little better off. I'll take you for Merso's sake. Sure. Get another shop with 500 doubloons to spend. Illusion Hunt's really nice. Phantom Pain's really nice, but I've got a plan. The plan didn't work. I was gonna re-roll till we got I was gonna re-roll till Outis showed up. They wanted more bullets, but you know, that's fine. We don't need it. We don't need it. It would be nice, but we don't need it. Well, it's floor 4 time now. Their defense level is down. Oh. It's your turn to show up, it seems. Fair enough. Whirlwind Omnon is struggling. Nice. You're attacking an enemy, though. That's good to see. It doesn't always happen. I'm gonna draw the fluid sack, sure thing. Why not? I should probably drop a Faust fluid sack as well, though. Sanity issues are still prevalent. On skill 2 and skill 3 powers are the same. Incredible stuff. Truly.
대체가 약화되는 것 같습니다.
오호. 납치하기 딱 좋은
Can't say I'm shocked.
잭도 저런 식으로 작업해 온 거야?
Hey, do you think Jack does his groceries by going to the mirror dungeons? Would be a pretty good way to do it. Magic bullet fire for the bit, of course. Yes, won't kill everyone in one turn. You can only hope. You can pray, but that's all you can do at this point.
한 방 먹였네. 이 기세를 모아서 뚫어보자고.
You're struggling, so you're gonna defend. Struggling, so you're gonna defend. We're gonna fluid sack here because we could use a little bit of sanity, I think, right now. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, looks good. No.
완벽한 한 발을 위해.
이 전투는 승리할 거야.
We're fine. Floor 4 isn't too bad. They've got a bunch of offense level up, so our clashing's kind of rough right now because of the overload, but that also means they've got defense level down. So we can handle it, I think. Hey, look at that bullet hitting all those guys. Look at them all being like stabbed to death by a bullet, as bullets do. Nice moments, Floral breathe. Two staggered, one guy unstaggered. Then one unstaggered, we can stagger. Or I guess we can't stagger him, but we can kill him. Which is, you know, basically like a perma stagger when you really think about it on like a very deep level. The constant poise we have going on is also very funny. Thanks to Nebulizer triggering whenever we get a Pride Res, and Outis basically always triggering Pride Reses on her own. Still super cool to have another identity that has multiple of the same stand affinity. It's a fun gimmick. It means, you know, a little less variety when you're using the unit on your teams, but it also means funny. Thinking. Sure. We have Sinking Deluge as a possibility here, so you know it's something. SB lost is rough. Oh, more poise. Don't mind if I do. Ooh. Please? Nice. Good to see. We do need some sanity now, though, that's for sure. Okay, we lost a bunch of sanity there, so it's a fluid sack type of turn. It really is a fluid sack type of turn. We're doing double fluid sack for the bet. We're doing chains of battles for the Pride Res so we can get Nebula as a trigger. For more poise. You know, poise really is important on this team. Do we have a single poise unit? No. That's fine, we can still get crits. You know, then the delectable 20% extra crit damage they have. Nice. Especially if we can get, if we can get clear Mirror Calm Water, we're gonna be in a stupidly good spot. We'll just see if we get that lucky, though. A little bit of a... Could be anyone's game type of deal. Weakness, excellent. Should be doing pretty good this turn. Yeah, there's only a single attack coming our way. Then a magic bullet, fire the magic bullet after that. More pride for the sake of our pride resonance. But we gotta shoot more people, that's fun. Right after getting another bullet. So we're gonna shoot 2 people with this one. Cool. Yippee. What a it's just such a cool idea. I've just been so giddy about this update just in general, because like, I mean, it's LobCorp stuff. I love LobCorp. It wasn't apparent enough. This update just so peak. Like, once again, I don't care much for lanterns, so like, I think Dawn Lantern is really cool. It's an ego that I do not care too much about, but Magic Bull is just so awesome. Malkuth announcer, Pierre Jack announcers, those are like cool.
다시 못 살게 구는
Once again, not characters I
없을 것이야.
particularly care about, but Malkuth is awesome, of course. Pierre Jack, I know some people like. And then the Green Dawn stuff, I love the ordeals, I'm so glad to see them back. Oh wait, I want to fail this, I forgot. Well, there goes 20 sanity. Or 30 sanity, that's the worst than my memory served me wrong, okay. That's okay.
제압을 준비.
You'll be able to gain that 30 sanity back in time or so. Not that you were really doing too much on the team, you're just there to potentially use regret sooner or later, when I remember to actually
저기 봐.
use you.
쟤네들이 걸어다니고
No
있네.
trespassing.
쟤들이 다 해치우면
Okay.
편하게 들고 올 수 있겠어.
I guess I can't do any trespassing. Darn. Ooh, gun.
피워보지.
Unfortunately, it is a single target gun on an enemy that I resists pierce, I think, so, not the best. That's okay. Blitzak should hopefully beat no trespass. Ooh, that was a little scary, but we're fine. She could have actually lost that if he had gotten forehead.
이것도 받아보시게나.
You're expecting someone just fighting this fragment in the event because of it in the background of Dawn's up there. Yeah, I can see how you could think that.
내가 너를 위해 기도할 것임.
It really sounded like they were just going all in on Green Dawn. My thinking was, I was fairly certain like they were just doing like no Green Noon or anything. I think if anything we would have gotten like a Green Noon as well, but no, we got some variation of Green Dawns. That's cool. A little bit of expanded lore on the Green Dawns, since that's, you know, what everyone's been like clamoring for. Everyone's been like, oh, we need more lore about the Green Dawn. And, you know, Project Moon was like, oh, we got you, here's more of them. And, you know, sometimes, you know, that's all you need.
한방 먹였네.
Green, you pulled green. Green is Walpurgis stuff. There's two different types of green. It can be a little hard to notice, but there is in fact a difference between 2-star and 3-star / announcer. 2-star, of course, would only 2-star would be Dawn, while 3-star / announcer would be Outis or one of the announcers.
이 전투는
It's hard to tell a difference, but like one of the, it's either like a duller green or a slightly more like glowy green. Love creating with blue sack. Close my ears. Hope they had. Oh yeah, hope they had compliment. They definitely will. It is another fan favorite, Abno Ego, so definitely. I feel like,
서둘러 끝내보자고.
I guess here's my current prediction. I think next Walpurgis Night is going to be a Ruina one, but then the one after that, Walpurgis Night 4 is going to be another Lobcorp one, and it's going to be Yasad probably with like another random ordeal maybe. And I think Yasad's the perfect time to give us like another give us like a Solemn Lament Ego ID. Although then we'd have basically so many stuff from Ruina Yasad's lore in the game, so I don't know. They might not want to do it like that. And you got the good green, nice. Outis has been staggered. Not cool. Luckily, Yisung's extracting revenge, but not enough revenge to kill. There's a couple status effects on these guys too. Okay, we should hopefully be able to deal with these guys though. Oh god, we need egos desperately. Okay, that's fine. We will use egos then.
상품 가치가 없네.
As many as we need to. We've got the lighter, so we're kind of set, really.
이것도 받아보시게나.
Okay, that's a kill. Boomsack is also going to be a kill, most likely.
이 전투는 승리.
Alongside more sanity to make up for, you know, the sanity we're losing by spamming egos in order to actually win these clashes against these rude guys. And then maybe Butterfly will be fighting someone's Kanto? Yeah, I could see it. The, I forgot the name of the aberration, but yeah.
모든
Definitely very possible.
파우스트가
I think any of them could. If we could get skin profit, I mean skin profit's very desired. I mean, if we could get whatever we got in Kanto 4 in someone's Kanto, and like the Kanto 4 Abnos seem so like scatterbrained and like thought why they're there, but you know, everyone presents Walpurgis, cool Abno. Oh, I think present. You're definitely like, I absolutely agree. I think the Price of Silence fight in Ruin is great and one of the best in the game. As insane as that might sound to some people. Keep Pierce and Gloom time, that means it's either Fox, Centipede, or KQE. So it's nothing too bad. Centipede and a little annoying, that's fine though.
쟤네들이 기분이 좋네.
Give us time to shoot you a bunch.
처리라도 했나 봐.
And we do like shooting this guy a bunch. It's a favorite activity of mine.
피워보지.
유효타 좋아. 계속 집중하지.
격발.
잘 썰렸다.
깔끔한 절단력.
And bleed on it too, I guess. Cool. Wish it would declare it to something to actually inflict bleed potency, but you know, 4 bleed count, that's something, I guess. We have 6 bleed count now, thanks to Merso. Cool.
저기 봐. 재료들이 걸어다니고 있네.
That's both fire,
편하게
the wind
들어올 수
flash,
있겠어.
without ringing, wind to clash. We can change if others use these start rolling bad, and that won't win the clash. We can Pursuance you to win the clash then. That works. We need to win a clash here, but otherwise we can just keep on attacking you, redirect Pursuance, and that should be pretty good clashing. You could think that Price Silence would be light off fight on the next railway.
너를 위해
Could be something Price of Silence related. I don't know. So far, it seems to only have. It's only been Mirror Dungeon Abnos though, so I don't know. Although it sure is called Orange Clock, whatever it is. Orange Mirror Orange Clock Road, something weird like that. Which does have Clockwork Orange in it, which isn't String Theocracy. So who knows? Maybe there's gonna be some ruinous stuff there. I doubt it. I don't think it's gonna be I think there's quite a few random events that really seem like lending as if they're going to be A-lefts eventually, so yeah, definitely.
피어나라.
Like the Spring of Roses, not the Sign of Roses, the one that's like a bloody like Carmilla. The one that gives you the Carmilla Eel gift, that's definitely gonna be an A-left. There's no doubt in my mind about that. And it's another rose themed one, which is scary because that means Carmen, ooh. As we all know, Carmen is very scary, because it's Carmen.
피워보지.
Maybe an orange aberration of... True. We'll see. So far, none of the reels have only been done stuff we've already seen in Mirror Dungeon, and that seems like it's going to be the case going forward. It seems to be a good way to actually add Mirror Dungeon Abnos that aren't going to show up in the main story and make them actually fightable. So I don't know. I think there's a big backlog they got to get through as far as Abnos go. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're not planning to add anything new in the railway. I don't know how worth it is to investigate into the name as to try and figure out what it's going to be as well.
쟤들이 다 해치우면
I'm sure there's some like info you could glean from that. On the other hand, it's not like the other names have really mattered to the Abnos too much for some of them. I don't know. Mobius fits some of the Abnos on the Mobius ring, but like not really all of them. I mean, yeah, you could debate about it.
너를 위해 기도할 것이니
It's hard to say. We'll see soon, though.
부서진다.
It makes the voices sound very friendly. They're telling me to hurt people, though. Sad face. I mean, who are you to deny, though? That's the thing. Like, if Carmen tells you to hurt people, then I mean, I guess you gotta hurt people. I'm not the one who makes the rules, Carmen does. Mala just eating people is a very funny touch. It's hard to deny. I bet the blinded session app knows the next railway. Yeah, probably. I'll have to see. You know, maybe they'll have Dongrang. They're not gonna have Dongrang. It seems like they're not gonna have any more actual story fights in the in their fractional railways, because it seems like or nothing like big story stuff, because it seems like going forwards they might make it so they're always going to just be require Canto 3 to be beaten to unlock this. Although that's definitely going to be a bad idea, because there's definitely going to be a lot of stuff that's going to not be like beatable until you're like actually up to date. Like we're going to get to a point where you need like level 50 stuff and onwards for Perfection Railway, so I don't know. Like it's not impossible. Like we could technically see Ricardo in the next Perfection Railway. It's possible. That's the thing. No. No, you can't do this to me. Game. You can't just soft lock me against Shock Centipede. I'm not pressing anything here. I can't pause, I can't like unpause. And this is happening. Do I wait? Or do I just... I assume it's because he tried going for an attack that got cancelled because he had 1 HP, but like... Hard to say. Let's go. 300 Lunacy, guys. Let's go. Shock Centipede. Soft block. Jump scare. Yeah. No. I want to be able to refight Dongrang and Dogback sooner or later, but you know, the game's rude like that. Love our Lunacy. We love our free Lunacy. Hopefully that's not going to happen again.
오늘은 얼마나 찢을까?
재료들이 기분이 좋나 본데?
약품 처리라도 했나 봐.
Well, hopefully that's not going to be a reoccurring issue. We're going to have to refight you again. That's unfortunate because you're a little bit of a news fest.
탈출 개체 확인.
잘 썰렸다.
깔끔한 절단력인가?
So I hope that's the only new soft lock in the dungeon. Yeah, we can hope. We can pray. Hi, buddy. Hi. Oh, don't fall.
유효타 좋아. 계속
My
최선을
dog's saying
다해보자.
hi to me.
아이씨, 방금 벌레 말은 듣지 않다는 사람 누구야?
Hi, buddy. How you doing? Bring the sun shower you. Oh, hi. Yes, I'm petting you. I know, I see you. Yes. Hi.
잘근잘근 씹어버리겠네.
I think Gregor's telling me he wants to go outside. And yeah, it's about the time for that, it seems. So I think after this turn, I'm going to take a quick mid-centipede break to take my dog outside one last time tonight. Oh, he's climbing on top of me. He's dragging me away with his paws. Yes, buddy, I. Your dog's name is Gregor, it sure is. I got him a week and a half ago. Good boy.
살코기 바를 땐 칼을,
한방
뼈를
먹였네.
자를 땐
이 기세를 모아서 뚫어보자고.
We'll let music play in the background, but I'm gonna take him outside real quick. Otherwise he's gonna be silly until I do. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Alright, he's going outside. So he should be good now, hopefully. Get back to fighting you. We did a lot of damage to you last turn though, that's good. Neutral, sure. Sure. Looks good. Nice, okay. Good damage with Sun Shower, of course. Hopefully we're not going to get soft locked against you again. If we do, then I think we'd have officially been cursed, but if not, everything should be fine. We'll see if we've been cursed or not.
좋아. 방금은 전략이 승리. 계속 밀어붙이자.
Okay, you're at, what, 500 HP? Okay, decent.
벌레 말은 듣지 않다는 사람 누구야?
I could try, like, managing him so I don't get soft look, because it seems like it was because of how much damage I did or something. If I had to guess. Fire magic bullet, yeah, okay, nice. Do some good damage here. I should have paid attention which part I was doing. Different varieties, eagles are different from season IDs. Well, the thing is, what do you think the last ID of Season 2 depends on what you define Season 2 as. The last ID that released within the period of Season 2 was Warp Yi Song, but that wasn't a Season 2 ID, but that was the last ID that released during Season 2. The last Season 2 ID that released was Molar Outis, if you include event IDs as part of the season, but you might count them separately. The last normal Season 2 ID was Keikor Ponglu. Which was like, still like, that was still like the banner, that was still like, within like, you know, 2 weeks of the final updates for Kanto 4. 180 HP, okay. Should be fine. Let's hope the thing doesn't happen again.
상품 가치가
If it happens again, I'm just gonna end the run. Honestly. How much boxes you will get if you buy the battle pass. So if you got 112 boxes at the bottom pass, I think most people buy it early, haven't seen it yet. But yeah, I've known about that. Yeah. You're gonna be like this? Okay. Alright. Yeah, it's an issue with, you know, the skills that get cancelled when it gets brought down to 1 HP, soft lagging the game. I'm, going to wait for a hotfix, hopefully to drop tomorrow to fix that, so this is doable. That is really unfortunate, isn't it? Huh. Could definitely get around it, but it seems like the game's just not gonna want me to be funny. What fluency do I have? Decent bit. Actually, you know what? Whoops, did not mean to hit that. Resume. Okay, 300 lunacy indeed. Okay, I'm gonna forfeit, yeah. I was gonna continue to patch. I realized if I do this, I can still claim my full lunacy, more or less. And then I can do another 10 pull. Someone reports the bug, I guess. Yeah, I mean, sure. I think this issue is probably gonna be somewhat widespread. That's the thing, being unable to mirror dungeons. But yeah, we've got more lunacy now, so let's just we can do another 10 pull with only a minimal amount of paid lunacy spent, and we can end the stream off with this. Bit of a bang. hopefully. This looks like the opposite of a bang. And sure was the opposite of a bang. Alright. Well, I am 23 pulls away from just being able to buy Malkuth with Ideality, so that's cool at least. But yeah, that is an unfortunate way to end this. A very unfortunate way to end this. That's fine though, because I'll make sure in the future I'm going to do like a burn run with you. I'm going to do a rupture run with Dawn. I'm going to do that sort of stuff soon because that's going to be the real fun. But anyways, I do think that will be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. I need to like that. Yeah, there we go. Bye.